Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. Hi, folks. How are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Happy December. We're still in the throes of this thing. We got how many more days left? Wow, we're a little over halfway now. This is fantastic. I've been plowing through the games on my list to play for December. Because I had set up what a Dark Sun was a big one for me. We just wrapped that one up yesterday. Wow, yesterday. We just beat that yesterday, which was great. Oh, and we kind of did a little bit of that post game of like just traveling the world and seeing the effects of our victory over our big challenge, which was really, really fun. And I really enjoyed it like dramatically. So that was super fun. We have beaten Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective Volume 1 this month, which is really a good time. That was a lot of fun. And we also took down Kingdom The Far Reaches, which is huge. We have still and then also we've been working on Battlespire, which we're almost halfway done with that, which is actually surprising. There's not too many levels to it in all honesty, but we've been doing a co-op playthrough of that. We started the month with that, and in that first we only did one stream, but like in that one stream we beat 3 levels, I believe. 3 levels, I think. There was two really big levels at least. It took a long time for us to beat the first one though because we had lots of technical difficulties, which I think kind of resolved themselves surprisingly. We didn't have any other weird drops or any issues in that second level, which was really cool. So I'm excited to do that. We're going to be doing that on Friday, so get ready. But on Sunday night next week, we're going to start our next big like RPG game, which is Ravenloft Strahd's Possession. It was a game that like I was super stoked about as a kid, and it scared the crap out of me, and I was like so stressed out about it. I always had this love for these first person RPGs of like Menzo Baranzin and Elder Scrolls Arena, but like they were always incredibly challenging, and so I was so overwhelmed. Daggerfall and Arena were the only ones that I really kind of felt a little more comfortable with because you could just explore, and it was not nearly as dangerous at every turn compared to the games like Strahd's Possession and Ravenloft. But I always wanted to beat it, and so I thought what better time than December to tackle that because it's such an iconic setting for Dungeons and Dragons, and I just dig it a bunch. Audio Eric, hello, good evening. So I'm super stoked to play that one. I hope we beat Kingdom Shadoan, which we're going to be playing tonight. I hope we beat it tonight because The Last Express is on my list, and I am so stoked to play The Last Express. That is considered a classic in terms of adventure games, and I have never tackled it, let alone don't really know much about it. So I hope on Wednesday we're able to start to tackle it and start it up. Kingdom Shadowin. Well, if Kingdom the Far Reaches is any indication of like how long it takes to beat something, it shouldn't take us long to beat Shadowin. Once we kind of figure out we got kind of stuck in the game, so we'll see what we can do to try to overcome that. But how are you today, Audio Eric? I hope you're doing well, my friend. What have you been up to? I hope you're doing well. I am kind of recovering because my kids were all sick last week. Sakura, how are you? My dear friend Sakura. By the way, another congratulations again to Sakura for getting affiliate on Twitch and having a great time, man. Sakura streams are the best. I can't wait to get into the plot of Mega Traveler, Sakura. You're going to do that, what, on Wednesday? I hope. I think this is really cool. I'm very excited to see how that goes. Yeah, it's a big deal. And so did Kuno no Oni's channel. They Secrets of the Forgotten. They also got affiliate as well for December, which is really cool too. Everybody's getting that, and it's so great. But yeah, get ready. I mean, Audio Eric, if you wanna get that experience, Mega Traveler, they should be getting into the plot now. Sakura's been kind of grinding for money and equipment and stuff before actually starting like the game in earnest, and getting prepped for that, and also making spreadsheets, beautiful spreadsheets and information that is, I think, incredibly vital for that game that very little is known about. Oh, also big news. Also, sorry, I'm just all excited because I'm just a crazy person. I'm super stoked because Habitat, they fixed it completely, Sakura. It is now fixed. It is ready to go. It works now without a hitch. the social MMO from the Commodore 64 back in 1986. It is now working without any problems. They had this issue where you couldn't leave the starting area after you've created your character. It would crash, and so people couldn't get into the game unless there's other ways to do so, but like not any traditional way. You'd have to have somebody kind of pull you from another location. And that's now working, so that's all fixed up. I'm learning so much about what it takes to make your own stuff in Habitat, make your own environments. And it's a lot of fun, and it's not that hard. It's like surprisingly not that hard. And the only real kind of issue in making new environments and locations in Habitat is the major like factor that you're kind of butting up against now is kind of just knowing what the objects look like. So essentially, everything is you have a flat plane, and you can place objects that are essentially what are creating the environment. So they have they have like decorations that you place around to create that atmosphere. So like trees in the background, and these kind of like clouds and stuff like this. They're all part of the environment that you can kind of place, and walls and signs and plaques and all that stuff, and windows and furniture. But we don't have a way of like viewing those. So like if it says like, chair 002, it's like, I don't know what that looks like because there's no way to actually view the models until you place them in. We're living in an MS Paint world, and I am an MS Paint girls. Yes, Sakura. I'm so stoked because if we beat Shadoan, we're gonna get into some MS Paint stuff because we're gonna paint the Last Express. If not at the end of the stream, then before the start of the game on Wednesday. Thursday, we're gonna get back to MS Paint stuff because we have to do Ravenloft, which is a very heady endeavor, which I'm super, super like terrified of. I don't feel like the Last Express is going to be too challenging. It's just a giant train front of the train, so I think we'll be able to handle it, but we'll see. Anyways, Sakura, I hope you're doing well. Let's get into the game, shall we? I'm going to start up here real quick because again, the window for the video is so tiny. I have to okay, so get it all done ahead of time and get it all set up. That should work. All right. Oh man, this game. Let me know how the volume is and stuff like this, because this game is also like very loud. Interplay. So look on my screen, what you see is just like, it's a tiny window, and there's no way to change it. There's no way to alter that. It is just a tiny ass window on my screen, which is wild. Ooh. So the first game was Kingdom of the Far Reaches, where you're playing this apprentice who has to stop this evil bad guy and save a princess. And we do so hilariously by gathering all these different stuff. It was
Virtual Image Productions presents
hold on.
Shadoan.
Shadow. All right. Let's start Wizard. Should we do history? Let's do history. Let's do history. Let's look at the history.
In the times of old, there was a land of 5 kingdoms, justly ruled by the Argent Kings. With their greatest magic, they created an amulet made of 5 powerful relics joined together. They entrusted it to Mobus, the wisest wizard in the land. But Mobus had a jealous brother named Torlock the Twisted. He betrayed the Argent Kings, hunting them down to the last. His dark armies then overran the kingdoms. Mobus shattered the amulet into its 5 pieces to keep it out of Torlock's reach. Mobus then hid the pieces one to a kingdom. Many years later, a young man named Lathan Kandor set out to rejoin the amulet. He searched for the relics with the help of his mentor, the wizard Daylon. In the kingdom of Wygard, inside the legendary Castle of Crystal, Lathan found the first relic, the
Yes, I did.
Black Mace. In the kingdom of Iskar, he explored a vast and tangled hedge
I
maze
didn't.
until he reached its center and discovered the next relic,
I
the
didn't.
Orb of Mobus. And finally, in the kingdom of Isles, he used his guile to overcome the treacherous elements and acquire the hunting horn.
Didn't.
On his dangerous quest, Lathan found other items of magic and power, including the blood sword of the Argent Kings,
I did find that.
the crystal of Kaldar,
That as well.
and the pentacle coins.
I didn't find that.
With these magical items, Lathan defeated Drake's Blood the Wicked and reclaimed the palace of Iskar for the true ruler, Princess
Suki Wookie,
Grace
welcome.
Delight. Now, Lathan Kandor prepares to continue his search to find the remaining two relics. The Dagger of Arn
Beg your pardon?
and the Crown of Malric.
Crown of
Once
Malric.
Lathan has all 5 relics, he will be able to reassemble the amulet and defeat the wizard Torlock.
This game is so dumb. We're gonna do wizard. We're going wizard. Going full wizard. Because the other one, you don't get the full story. Ba-ba-boom.
Torlock's forces are descending into the far reaches and destroying everything in their path. You must find the last 2 remaining relics, the Dagger of Arn and the Crown of Malric, to assemble the hand. It is the only way to defeat Torlock.
I will do everything in my power to protect the kingdom's Grace.
All right. First, we can actually activate subtitles. Bam. They have subtitles. Mouse sensitivity high, thank you. Okay. And this is how this game goes. It's these weird transitions.
Tapestry. Maybe it's magical.
What happened to Lathan's face? It's a new age. The thing is that in this case, Earl, wow, Alcatraz Lost City.
Oh, Alcatraz. The Lost City.
So the first game was done by the same art studio that did, well, not the art studio, but the same creator of Dragon's Lair. Not the same. It wasn't the same artist. It wasn't Bluth. Whatever it is, Don Bluth. But different art studio. This came out after the PC port of the first Kingdoms game. So the arcade game only had that first game and nothing else. And that was in the 80s. And then this came out in the early 90s.
That doorway. It transported me to Alcatraz.
Hooray. Alcatraz. Alright, so we don't actually want to go to Alcatraz yet. So we're going to go out to Long Plains.
The Long Plains.
Okay, so remember that there is a place that we can go to that is, so Blackheath gives us health every time. So that keeps us alive.
Here in the Black Heath, the magic of the Argent Kings is yet strong and can heal you.
Daylon, wait. Daylon. Daylon.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We have to wait till it's all done. The subtitles. Maybe I don't need the subtitles. Do you want subtitles on or off? All right, so we gotta go back to the Long Plains. We gotta go to Daelon's. There's a Daelon temple.
Alcatesh.
Yeah, Alcatesh. I know, dude. Okay, I can skip those two. That's fine. All right, so we gotta go to Trickster's Gully.
Signs at Mile End reversed.
Signs at Mile End reversed. Okay. Then we go Rocky Hills.
Got him, Mick!
Let me go!
I've started the fires more than rabbit tonight.
Start the fires. It's more than rabbit tonight. Okay. They get coins.
I'd better go before they remember they're hungry.
You got more than I did. I love this, man. Yeah, before they better go. Alright. Foothills.
A dragon sleeps who exists only to destroy you. Soon she will awake.
Thanks,
Get to the Black
Trolloc.
Heath in time, and the dragon will sleep for another year.
Yeah, we get to the Blackheath in time, and the dragon will sleep for another year. No dialogue. Sword.
They won't be back.
We played a tiny bit of this earlier last week when we did the
Lathan, this is the
first
only
game.
place in the far reaches and Shadoan where I can physically help you. These are inscribed with spells of release.
Spell
They
of release.
undo traps and separate that which should not be bound together.
Okay. Undo traps, separate things that are not bound together. Tools that we need. Yeah. Okay.
Now, which scrolls should I work on next?
Okay. Scene. Right? Yes.
Careful, apprentice.
Okay. So map time. Go back to the foothills.
Lathan, the plague magician, fears the crystal of Kaldar. Use it against him.
I got my hawk with my magic projection crystal. It's got a projector set on it and a wireless router. Like, it's fine. This is how I contact you. Oh god. What is happening? Oh my god. Hold on, did I just die? I don't know what happened. I accidentally skipped it.
My bumbling apprentice Jared. Potion of flying. Stolen by the innkeeper.
Jared, a potion of flying.
Potion of flying stolen by the innkeeper. Okay, that's good to know. That's helpful. We know not to take the boat. That's gonna kill us. We go to Blackheath. That'll heal us.
Here in the Black Heath.
Yeah, the magic. Yes. Okay. So if we go into town yet, we don't have the tools to beat. There's a like you go into war. There's a thing we don't have the tools to beat that yet. So we're not going to do that yet.
Alcatesh.
Yeah, Alcatesh. So he's reaching his stuff. If we go to the ruins, we're gonna die. The inn. It's the only place I can think of that has something. It must have something.
What is this place?
The last inn, and if you're wise, you'll stay away. Only assassins, ruffians, and scum drift in here.
Okay. Only assassins, ruffians, and scum.
Tell us the secret you know, old man.
I know
us
you
the
look and
secrets,
smell
old
like a
man.
baboon, but that's no secret. Thanks, I needed that.
This is Wild. All right, so the blister doesn't work, so scroll of release. Because they're being held together. It gave him superpowers? Oh,
Thanks, wizard. You got me out of a tight spot. Come back
Just-
sometime and I'll help you in return.
come back sometime and I'll help you. Okay, in return. Okay. All right. Why don't you help me now? Can I leave? Okay. So we're here. The Lost Inn. Okay.
I'd leave here if I were you.
Well, you're not me, so you can keep advice like that to yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off these subtitles. They really aren't helpful. So we can go front door and side door. So let's go in the side door. That wasn't an option before. Barrel?
This potion of flying was stolen from my apprentice Jared. You may take it, Lathan.
I don't think that's how physics work. I don't think that's how physics work. That it's inside the barrel and you just push the barrel and then it's sitting upright.
Well, you're not me, so you can keep advice like that to yourself.
Just sitting the glowing green in the side room. Front door. Let's check this dude again.
Welcome back, wizard. Listen, that sword you got is good for cutting flesh, but if you want to cut through iron, you need the dagger of Arn.
Yeah, but I was using it to cut through stuff already. Okay, so the dagger of Arn. Okay.
Soon this land will belong to Torlog.
Well, it will if people like you refuse to stand up against him.
The evil guy's gonna take over and you're gonna get screwed. Well, he will if people are gonna be cowardly, just like you, not like me.
I've seen runes like these before. That was back in Wygard.
Yeah, we don't have the scroll of understanding yet, but we're gonna here soon.
Lathan, you can use the hunting horn to destroy demons if they come near you.
I can use the hunting horn to destroy demons. Remember this, chat.
Welcome back, apprentice. You have done well so far. Here are scrolls with spells of seeing.
'Kay.
They reveal illusions and show the true nature of things.
Okay. Helpful.
Now, which scrolls should I work on next?
Understanding. I don't think we need traveling yet.
Take care, Lathan.
Is that a borb? It is a borb, Earl. The falcon? It is a borb indeed. Okay, so we can only go to the foothills.
Lathan, the plague magician fears the
No, plague magician fears the crystal, yeah. Okay. We don't want to go. We gotta go Rocky Foothills.
I'm back where I first met the trolls. Times I think I'm going in circles.
No, dude. It's just that we can only go so many spaces. Like, it's fine.
Signs at Mile End reversed.
Signs at Mile End reversed, yeah. I want to see if I can get healed again. Alcatraz. Yeah, we can. Okay, good.
Here in the black.
You're in the Black Heath, yes. Alright, so I think it's time. We're going to Alcatraz. Oh, we gotta go from this location, though, because you have to be particular about where you're entering from.
Oh, it sounds like there's no one left in the city.
No pants, man!
Like you should join the army, defending Alcatraz. Or are you going to hide in the hills with the women and the children?
I'm gonna hide in the hills with the women and children, thank you very much. So we have to go East Gate.
Someone left a note. All soldiers report to the North Gate.
5 pokes in the chest with a cane. It's not pleasant. And now we go to the North Gate.
Excuse me. I am Lathan Kandor, an apprentice wizard. How can I help?
We need warriors, not wizards, boy. Come along, Edmund.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've got a sword.
My apologies, sir. Any man who wields the blood sword of the Argent Kings is fit for command. Join us!
So dumb. Yes, sir. Okay, so now we go to High Pass. It's so disjointed and so weird.
and Bubba's Norsemen prepared at the left flank, Edmund?
Left flank.
Lathan, take this map of the battlefield. Lead the regiment forward to a flank attack on the left line. Good luck!
On the left line.
Edmund, my lance!
Okay. Yep, there's that nozzle. It's gonna freeze the lake! They're so happy. Oh god! Run away!
It's a trap!
It's not, no, it's not a trap. Use your borb! So these guys take the black mace, I think, right? Yeah. The other one, it's used the sword in the right flank. If I had to do the right flank, because it changes. Okay. Now I have a potion though, of levitation.
Using his power to protect Torlok's retreating army. Someone needs to stop him.
Yes, sir. So we use that potion of flying. We didn't have this ability before. Oh, dude. He's gonna Hulk out. Oh, it's so fancy. Okay. Bam. He doesn't like the orb. Oh my god, the orb did not work. I also had the Onyx Seal. I don't know what the Onyx Seal is.
Rohan the dragon, in the cliffs, only be reached with a traveling spell.
Which cliffs? Who is Rohan? Daylon?
Traveling spell. Okay. Good to know. Going back to Blackheath. Getting healed back up. Let's go get our new spell set too. I bet you it's available. So we're gonna head over to Trickster's Gully. Over to the Rocky Hills.
I'm back where I first met the troll.
What hills? Dalen's portal. Here we go.
I am proud of you, Lathan. You have resourcefully overcome difficulties I had never foreseen. And you will overcome more with these spells of understanding.
Spells of understanding.
Long-forgotten alphabets and strange tongues will be made clear to you.
So we can use those on the runes that we found.
These are the scrolls I'll work on next.
Thank you.
Careful, apprentice.
Alright, so we got all our spells except for traveling. She's gonna do her thing. Rocky Hills.
I'm back where I first met the troll.
Yeah, now we can do the scrolls of understanding.
To find the Moonstone Amulet, you must see the true nature of the swans.
See the true nature of the swans. It sounds very ominous. I'm gonna see the potions
Landlord,
there
I've
again.
Come back? If trolls or Norsemen don't get a fool like you, Dorlock Serpent Men probably will.
Serpent Men. Is it here again? It is. Okay, so we have to get it every time.
This potion of flying was stolen from my apprentice Jared. You may take it, Lathan.
Okay.
this land will belong to Torla.
Yeah, it'll belong to Torluck. Yes, I know, dude. Okay. Alcatash.
Go to the last inn if you want to talk to those who know the Reaches best. But you have to
God,
watch your
stop
back
poking me,
if
dude.
you want to leave alive.
Jeez, that guy pokes me so much. Alright, so we go... City Square. We have to go to the City Square now for some reason. Then to the north. Like, we had to do the North Gate, and then to the outer reaches, high passes. There we go. Okay, listen again, because it's gonna change now what they want us to do.
Are Eckford's wolves ready to attack on the right flank, Edmund?
Right flank.
Lathan, take this map of the battlefield. Lead the regiment forward to a flank attack on the right line. Good luck.
Okay.
Edmund, my lance.
Yes, sir. More bisque. We're going right this time. Demons! We can use our horn! Then we use our sword for these guys. We can do the flail thingy, but it'll get us damaged. We don't want that to happen.
The Plague Magician is using his power to protect Torla.
Okay, so let's save here, because then I can save save this need to constantly do stuff. Plague, fight. Alright. And then we can use our potion of flying. It's so cool. Lathan's so cool. Shoot him down, okay. So we got the horn, but we also have the seal. Is there a seal? Empty bottle? Well, that's stupid. We just throw a bottle at him. He's flying. Okay. Use the crystal. Nope. Okay, we're gonna load. Because I'm not doing that all over again.
Rohan the dragon.
In the cliffs, I know, dude. Yeah, because we're not gonna go do all that stuff over again. Yeah. Okay, so throw the bottle. And then what are we gonna do? The orb, the onyx seal? No. I don't even know what the onyx seal is. I don't remember getting the onyx seal at any point. Okay. Chug our potion. Throw our empty bottle. Okay, so we got the horn and the egg. Let's do the orb. Nope. It's not the orb. Let's reload. Okay. Fly. Empty bottle. Horn. It is not the horn. Oh my god. This is insane. This is insane. This game is something. I just want to beat it so that I say I have. Because we beat the first game. No problem. We gotta beat this one. It's a matter of pride. Empty bottle. Mace? No. Okay. Well, what in the hell are we supposed to do? Alright, load game. Okay. Oh, just Plague Magician. That's all we have to do is Plague Magician. Oh god. Okay. Ooh, gap. We're just gonna fly through the gap. He's just flying through daggers. Plague Magician? Hey there, how's it going, old man? Oh, I got you. Let's wrestle. Oh, so hot. Oh, look at him. We see his face for the first time. Grab the ledge.
You have interfered for the last time.
Now let's use the crystal. You finally see the Plague Magician's face. As this really slow battle of forces. It's so dumb. Oh, get wrecked. We did it. Yay. I see your Swartz is as big as mine. How's it going, mascot?
How can I repay you?
If I succeed in my quest, the Far Reaches will need a just ruler. Will you accept that responsibility, Sir de Laurice?
I will, Lathan. Get the healer over here before he leaves, Edmund.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. If I take over the Far Reaches, it needs a leader. Are you gonna do it? Banner? Okay. So I'm guessing that is a clue. Remember that, whatever that was. I can't look at it again, apparently. Okay. Well, now that's done, we can probably go get our other scrolls now. Alcatraz. Let's go City Square. It's so quiet. Southgate. Long Plains. Trickster's Gully. Rocky Hills.
Take care, Lathan.
Thanks. We got our scrolls, so we got all the scrolls now. You can't do anything about it anymore. So but we can lose them if we use them. Like we can use them unnecessarily to answer puzzles. So we have to be careful about what we use. All right, so Trickster's Gully, Long Plains, Alcatraz, City Square.
We'll take you back into Shadoan, sir. Sir de Laurice ordered us to be your guide through High Pass.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Oh, so romantic. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, so this was Control F4 to switch discs, I think? Yeah.
Seek passage to Fire Island, Lathan. It holds many secrets.
Passage to Fire Island. Okay. You're here. 2 roads. Okay. Let's save. Shadoan, baby. Okay. So we can go Skull Cliffs, Enchanted Village, Petrified Trees. Wasn't it the cliffs we need to go to?
There's no way to reach that cave.
Oh, that's right. We need the scroll of teleportation. Scroll of traveling. Rohan's cave. Bam. What a crash. It's like, oh god. Oh, hello.
I can smell the blood of your wounds, boy. Torlok's minions have scared away much of my game. But you will not be my dinner if you choose the Shield of Flowers.
Oh god. It was this one. That's the one.
If I were a dragon without honor like my sister Aaron, I would still eat you. But I will keep my promise.
Yeah, that's the right shield. That's the shield that was on the banner that we had to figure out.
This place reeks of evil.
Dude, chill, buddy. We got what you're looking for. So we got a shield. South Shadoan. Okay, so 2 roads. Let's save. I'm saving constantly because like I don't want to have to do these things again. I'm Captain America. Captain Shadoan. Does reek of evil. Okay, so Enchanted Village.
All your problems are about to disappear.
The orb?
Another of Torlok's spells.
Another of Torlok's spells. Okay, Guardian Gate. Petrified trees. Okay, so Guardian Gate?
I wonder which one is the true guardian.
Scroll of Seeing?
That one must be the true guardian. Can you help me?
Once across the abyss, only magic can return you to this side. That is all I have to say.
That is all I have to say. Okay, well, I don't want to go yet. We still have stuff to do. The Enchanted Village is now raining. He's just sprinting through the rain. Okay, petrified trees.
Beware of Torlok's fire demons. I wonder who left this.
It was probably Torlok's fire demons. Okay, so we can't go anywhere there. Alright, so there's still some stuff to do out in like the main area too. Like the main place, and I wonder if we
It is our duty to take you to the
if we
center
can
of Arcadash safely, sir. Some fighting still
complete
continues
it.
in High Pass.
Get on that horse. Okay. Gotta go City Square. Long Plains. We can go to Blackheath now to get healed fully. There we go. And then let's go to the Hanging Tree.
What is this place?
The hanging tree. Though I hang few enough these days. With no laws to keep, there's no one to hang for breaking them.
No
If
one
this
to hang.
gets worse, I'll have to start hanging innocent people.
Well, don't do that, dude. That's not good. You don't want to do that. Okay, so Norseman camp, I don't think we can do anything at the Norseman's camp yet. Forest?
Need a pan mended? A pot repaired?
No thanks. I'm not traveling with much.
Oh, well, Around these parts, no one does. Oh, watch out for the woodcutter's hut. I've heard tell it's a trap set by Torlock.
Okay, woodcutter's hut, trap set by Torlock. We were there before. They had a weird, like, magical, like, tornado or something weird. So it's... I don't know where the woodcutter's hut is. Okay, it's there. Okay. We don't know how to deal with that yet.
Hung anyone yet?
Not today. I thought of going to the last inn to capture Pirate Lemmy. He smuggles illegal rum to the innkeeper and occasionally spends the night there.
Okay. Maybe I can get him for you. Long Plains. The last inn.
Landlord, I've
come back. If trolls or Norsemen don't get a fool like you,
Or maybe he needs the rum. That's what he... I think maybe that's what he wants. He's like, go there and get rum for me. Okay. Oh, just go on. Okay. Control F4. Door.
So, you're the one that stole my potion. Get him, boys!
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm in a barrel now. That's it? That's it? It's just... Let's see, front door. He's
Welcome
venting.
back, wizard. Listen, that sword you got is good for cutting flesh, but if you want to cut through iron, you need the dagger of iron.
I know that, dude. I feel like there's something to do here. Yeah, that dude's gonna talk. Let's see. Let's go if I can hear. So don't go through the door. No, there's nothing to do here. There's nothing to do here. That's all a lie. Yeah, because we're gonna get attacked if we don't. Do you have something else to say?
Welcome back, wizard. Listen, that sword you got is good for cut.
Okay, that's something that's gonna help me. Blackie's gonna heal us up. I just wanna let's go check out and see if we get like the shield or something's gonna help us with the other one.
Hung anyone yet?
Not today. I thought of going to the
last end, yeah. Woodcutter's hut.
You are too close, fool.
Okay. Yeah, use the shield of Falworth. Alright, well that worked. You inside now? Oh, okay.
The dagger.
The dagger. Well, pull the dagger, dude.
I am not done with you.
Okay, dude. Just, here you go. The skeleton just like, and just run away. So I now have the dagger.
Hung anyone yet?
Hung anyone yet? Okay. I think that's everything then here. I think we're good. Long Plains. Alcatesh. The old man's not gonna harass me this time? Oh, the old man is not harassing me. City Square, it's empty. Okay, so we got the thing. Like,
We'll take you.
yeah, take me across, dude. And then control F4 for just 2. Okay, so I think I'm ready to move forward then, unless the petrified trees have something. Yeah. Maybe there's a scroll of understanding I need to use? No. Okay, it's just a thing. It doesn't mean anything. Running in the rain, yes.
Can you help me?
From this side, the glass bridge is the only way to cross the abyss.
Okay, glass bridge, only way to cross the abyss.
I don't see any way across.
Okay, orb? It didn't do anything, so seeing for this one. Can't see any way across. No. Abyss of time. Oh, no, that was death. Shit. Okay. Oh, and it puts us here. Okay.
Can you help me?
Okay. Gateway. This whole thing. Let's see. Guardian's Gate. Because I can go. Understanding, release. Maybe release? No. Okay. Scroll of traveling? Ah, I'm gonna travel? No. That does not help. Pirate Cove? Caverns of Chaos? Oh, there we go. There's some stuff here. Pirate Cove. Let's see what's in Pirate Cove.
I need passage to the island of the fire god. I can pay you.
There you go.
Oh, what you got?
I've got... what? I have more than this. I've got my... There we go. Here we go. Oh, the Onyx Seal? No. Wait, what is this? What is this? Hello? Is this like another demo thing? I remember the other game there's like a thing there's just like made demos. Like you could see the... This is how you view the credits.
The great Onyx Seal has the power to open magically sealed doors. Think back to your days in the far reaches and remember how you used it to enter the inner chambers at the Castle of Crystal at Wygard.
Okay. I don't remember this, but that's okay. Thank you. Okay, so what do I give him? The horn?
Don't need that.
Okay. Take a run.
Don't need that either.
What do you need?
Don't need that.
A scroll of understanding? No. Didn't need that. I mean, I don't have an empty bottle, like the blood sword. Oh no, that's not it. No, I don't care about that. I don't like that. This is like, okay. Onyx Seal.
Don't need that.
What do you need? Guess he doesn't need any of the things that I have. Caverns of Chaos. The swans.
Those must be the black swans.
You gotta use the scroll of understanding. Shit, scroll of seeing? That's it. The swans!
They've turned into boats.
They've turned into boats.
That's quite a way to travel.
The Moonstone Amulet.
The Moonstone Amulet reveals the glass bridge across the abyss of time.
Well, there you go. Okay. Now we can go across the glass bridge. What the hell kind of map is this? Excuse me? Oh, there we go.
The swans vanished.
The swans have vanished. Skull Cliffs, Pirate Cove, Grotto Dreams, Deep Pits. The Grotto of Dreams.
This is the Grotto of Dreams that Daylon told me of. He said Mobus created it, but it's Torlok's now.
Okay. Doorway, doorway.
Oh. The Shield of Falworth can protect its user from aggressive magic. Falworth died trying to slay the dragon Rohan.
Oh, good. Okay, we got that. We figured that out. Anything else?
An Argent King used a magical dagger to defeat a servant of Torlok. They fought in the woodcutter's hut.
Okay. Yeah. That's telling us we need to go there.
The 5 relics can only be rejoined in the tower. The fire god knows in what sequence they must be assembled.
Okay. Fire god's gonna tell us what sequence they need to be in.
In the temple of the fire god, all is not as it seems. To find the treasure, one must see beyond the fire.
Scroll of scene. Obviously. Which I don't think we have anymore, so we need to actually go get more. Oh, no. The swans. Grotto of Dreams. There's another doorway here. Oh, God. I immediately died. Retro G-san, welcome! Happy December. Welcome Raiders one and all. Get a shout out to you, Retro G-san. Hey, Kuno! Yeah, can we get a shout out for Retro G-san? Welcome everybody. What were you playing? What were you playing today, my friend? We gotta go heal and get more scrolls.
It is our
Metro Raid, hi, welcome to G-Funk. Welcome, it's a pleasure to have you. Dude, what were you playing today, my friend? So good to see you. Folks, Battletech, Crescent Hawk's Inception. Oh my goodness, very, very painful, I believe it. Well, folks, first off, you should be following Retro G-San. They do awesome day streams. They go through, they do a lot of stuff where, they're kind of just going through their collection of stuff, which is really great. They play awesome DOS games and retro stuff. They're really fantastic. Even in those moments of pain, really worth giving a follow to if you really enjoy that brand of stuff, which is really good. And for those coming in from the raid, hi, it's nice to meet you. For those who haven't met me before, I am Bogus Meat Factory. I'm a variety streamer. I play a little bit of everything from every genre, every generation, every platform. Nothing is sacred. With a massive love and passion of games that spans 35 years, more than 35 years now. We're hitting our 10 years starting up in February. 10 years streaming, which is fantastic. So I'm super stoked, but yeah. Oh man, gotta play some Sakura. You gotta do some of that on stream. That would be a good stream game for you. You'd be good at that stuff for sure. All right, so we gotta go Hanging Tree. We're playing Kingdom Shadoan.
Not today. I thought of going to the
It's the sequel to Kingdom the Forgotten, the Lost Kingdom, the Far Reaches, which we have on my terrible MS-DOS or MS Paint rendition of the box right there. And this is a kind of a FMV animated adventure of sorts. The first game was actually an arcade game that was an adventure similar to the style of Dragon's Lair.
The magic of
And we beat the first game really easily, and now we're kind of trying to get through this one, which has been a struggle. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, to say the least. Yeah, we got to go back, and a lot of like back and forth in this one. Daylon's portal. Oh, something's happened at Daylon's portal. Shit. I didn't see what happened. Because I thought Daylon's portal would just be Daylon's portal. Oh, it's broken.
The portal has been destroyed. This must be Torlok's doing.
Well, shit. Do I not have any way to get spells then?
I'm back where I...
Oh, no. Oh, boy. I think we gotta reload then. Because we don't have any other way to contact Daylon to get the scrolls that we need to like complete the game. Which is a pain in the ass. So Captain Shadoan. Let's reload then. So we've got we just got the shield, and we got to go go back here to get the dagger. This game's an experience. This is one where we're just like, yep, okay, yep, City Square, and then, oh god, Southgate, Long Plains. Hold on, hanging. Oh shit, a Blackheath. That'll heal us. All right, so now we go Woodcutter's Hut.
You are too close, fool.
This is the game. There's a shield to stop the tornado. Go walk into the hut. It's so funny, like bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. Oh, the skeleton went back and I walked away, but I got my dagger.
I am not done with you.
Yes. Okay. Keith. Oh my gosh. But dude, it's been so long, Retro G-san. What have you been up to, my friend? I haven't seen you in forever. What else have you been playing in general? Just in life, how have you been? I hope you're doing well. High pass. Ride this man's horse. Okay. So now we can go... We have to take the teleportation spell to get there, don't we? Maybe. Let's see. Let's go to the 2 roads. And I can't... So, Skull Cliffs. Yeah, he can't go anywhere there. But I can go Caverns of Chaos from there. There we go.
Torlok's power's strong here.
A lot of work, and plus I had a lot of health things earlier this year, but I'm retiring in April, so I'll be moving to full-time streaming to stay occupied. Dude, congratulations on the retirement. That's a big deal. There's our swans.
Those must be the black swans.
They are. And so we do Scroll of Seeing to see the swans. There we go.
They've turned into boats.
They've turned into boats. We will now ride the swan boats. It's a Disneyland ride.
Quite a way to travel.
To get the amulet.
The Moonstone Amulet reveals the glass bridge across the abyss of time.
Who is talking? What now? Like, he only says that because there's no way to tell us that that's what that does. And so they have to have just a voice tell us that.
Vanished.
Okay, so the swans have vanished now. So if we go into the Grotto of Dreams, we can die by going into the deep pits. So we have to be careful. It's partially why I haven't been watching streaming as much. Just low energy when I'm off stream. Oh, dude, Retro G-san, don't even worry about that, my friend. You take care of yourself first and foremost. You take care of yourself first and foremost. That's the primary thing. Yeah.
All your problems are about to disappear.
Oh no! What are we going to do? I'll use the orb.
Another of Torlok's spells.
The voice acting in this is insane. It is insane. Okay, Guardian Gate.
I wonder which one is the true guardian.
We have to use the Scroll of Seeing, right, to do it? Yeah, we do. Scroll of Seeing. To get Cyclops
That
eyes.
must be the true guardian.
You need to reduce your stress and anxiety levels. Yes, absolutely. Do that. Please.
Once across the abyss, only magic can return you to this side. That is all I have to say.
That's all I gotta say about that. Thank you, Guardian Man. We're going to save it now. Okay. Saving here.
I don't see any way across.
Oops, wrong thing. Help. And then save. Crystal Bridge. I can't even think of witty save game titles for this game because it drives me crazy.
I don't know if it's an illusion or true magic.
It's true magic, dude. Just walk the bridge. Just walk the bridge. Oh my god. Enjoy the dagger. Oh god. Oh, that worked. Oh, that worked. Okay. I was sure I was gonna die.
Before you enter the castle I have sealed.
What now? Oh yeah, the onyx seal. Yeah, that breaks open the seals of all the doors. Yeah, eat. The game took me way longer to finish than I expected. No worries. Get rest, man. Go eat. Enjoy yourself.
A time spell is starting.
A time spell is starting. Okay. And what is that supposed to mean? Time spell?
Gargoyles.
Why, thank you, my friend. Gargoyles. Shield. Okay, shield. We did it. Yay. And now I gotta do this? Okay. We're here. Stairs. Oh, front door. That's where we came in from.
Learn all before you venture into
That is too kind. Too kind, my friend. What did he say? Let's see that again.
Learn all before you venture into the tower.
Learn all before you venture into the tower. Okay. Room of mirrors. Okay. Let's see. Tower. Mirrors. Alright, so scroll of seeing? No. Shit. We wasted that. Alright, let's load then, because we're not you can't waste it. Apparently you cannot waste anything. Okay. Scroll of release. Oh, shit. Scroll of understanding? No. Okay, none of those scrolls work for that, so let's load. You're here. Okay, I can't use any other things with this. Huh, okay. You think I have to... Let's go take the stairs down. Hold on, let's see. Corridor? Oh, okay. Looking around. Okay, so front door. Hey, game, I came from the other way though. Okay, so... Oh, Glass Forest, here we go. Glass Forest, we're here.
I am waiting for you, coward.
Because it's not time for me, the Abyss of Time is gonna screw us up, so we have to use the Scroll of Traveling. Rohan's Cave, so the Pirate Cove... Let's see if they got... Well, if we have anything for these guys now. They don't want the orb. It's an amulet.
Don't need that,
What do you guys need? Need the horn. How about an empty bottle? Okay. No idea what he needs. Okay. What's the deep pits? Oh, that's certain death. Shit. Okay. The pirates are exceptionally well provisioned, indeed. Alright, so what about the... There's another place too, there's the boat, which we haven't done. Maybe the boat's what we need.
It is...
Yeah, ride the horse. What? I just was... Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god. He's gonna kill me for no reason. Hold on.
It is our duty to take you to...
Duty to take me. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if it kills me again. Okay, it didn't kill me that time. It just randomly does. It just does when it feels like it. But they need something for them to get across is the thing. Like, so what do they need? Blackheath, let's get healed. Hung anybody today?
What is this place?
The hanging tree.
Yeah, the hanging tree. Okay. Heal again.
Hung anyone yet?
Hung anyone yet? No. I'm just healing myself over and over again. Let's go back to the main room of the last inn. You got anything new for me?
Welcome back, wizard. Listen, Pirate Lemmy lost his favorite mug in here a few nights ago. Tore up the place. The innkeeper took it.
Favorite mug. There it is. Innkeeper took it, so it's in the... Okay. Control F4. Bam. And there's the mug. They do need something. They need their favorite mug.
This must be Captain Lemmy's mug. Maybe I can return it to him.
Okay. don't think the ruins give us anything except for imminent death. Because it just kills you like right out the gate. You don't have like an option to have to be able to do anything. Okay.
We'll take.
That's how you know it's an adventure game, right, Audio Eric? Right? This is pure, adventure game, which is kind of wild that like the first game is also very much like this, but was originally an arcade game. Can you imagine that? And when I was a kid,
I can help you no more.
oh, okay, he can help me no more apparently. But like I was amazed by the arcade game, and I just wanted to see it all of the time, and no one would play it. It did not. No one played that game. And
I feel as though I'm being watched.
But yeah, like it's just an arcade adventure game put in an arcade, which is so weird. So lake to Pirate Cove.
I need passage to the island of the fire god. I can pay you.
Oh, what you got?
What you got? I've got your favorite mug. The never-ending mug. Oh.
My never-empty mug. Oh, I thought I'd never see it again. We got a deal, kid.
So I've just been endlessly spilling ale in my pants. Just never-ending spilling ale in my pants.
Which way, mate?
It's Captain Jack Sparrow. Oi, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Alright, let's see. Abandoned hut. Island beach. We are here. Okay, so beach or hut? Let's go. Oh, hold on. Before we do, let's save. Captain Jack. Alright, so let's go here first. Island beach. Okay. This is a thing. I'm gonna take their grass skirts. Take your grass skirts. Yar. Okay. And then West Camp.
We ain't gonna fight our way through them. There's just too many.
But if we wear our grass skirts...
Everyone take a mask. Wipe some of that gray mud on yourself.
Oh, hot.
These clothes.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Quick, mate. Show us where the treasure is before we burn up in this heat.
What now? Scroll of Scene?
Ah, the lava is an illusion. We should jump from the altar on the left.
Jump from the altar on the left. Whee!
Oh, I was just starting to like him too.
Come on in, Lemmy. It's nice and warm in here.
It's nice and warm in
Without
here.
you, mate, we never would have found this place.
Oh, this tells us the order. Shit, you gotta know this. Okay, hold on. So, script this paper. Okay, it is mace, crown, dagger, pearl, horn. Okay. Oh shit, no it's not. That okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was that again? Can I replay that, please? Dagger, pearl, horn, mace, horn, crown? Is that correct? And we just die. Oh no. We dead. Really, game? Oh god. Fuck. The dagger. Whee!
Come on, mate.
I didn't do all the stuff though on the island. I'm not ready for this. Oh god, shit. Hey, get on the boat. I'm not ready to leave. There was a hut. There were things. No. 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 We're skipping all this. Because that is not helpful. You guys, you were not helpful. Yeah, I can't go back either. Captain Jack. Let's go abandoned hut.
I wonder who lived here.
Baboon idol. Proceed to get attacked by baboons. As I sit there and hold the idol. Go to the hut. Oh no! Did we die? We got killed by a coconut. Fucking baboons. Oh, really? No. We're loading. Jesus. Okay. Captain Jack. Abandoned hut.
I wonder.
Baboon. Oh, crap. I can't run. Oh, shit. I wonder if you're even supposed to do that one. So I'm curious. Let's try again. Captain Jack. We're there. Abandoned hut. Scroll of traveling. You meant user scroll of traveling when fucking weekend? No! Obviously you need a helmet. Yeah, right? Oh. Shit. You're absolutely right. Hold on. We're going back to Crystal Bridge. Jesus, you're right. There's another place that we can go. You literally just gave me the answer. Hi, Guardian. How's it going? Don't mind me. You solved it. You solved it. I am? This is what I get for joking. Right, Lip? You saved the day. You saved the day, my friend.
It is our duty.
It is our duty. Please don't get me killed, though. Backseating, Lip. Jeez. How's it going, Big Mike? It's good to see you, my friend. And Lip, of course. Of course, my friend Lip. How are you? Yeah, there's I didn't even think to do this. Long Plains. Let's save here. Viking? Yes? Question mark? There's the Norseman camp.
Is that Thoraya and Bubba's Norseman? Or an enemy clan? I better play it safe and continue on my way.
No. Scroll of understanding. Control F4.
Remember, use swords against spears.
Oh, that's all they have for me? Okay, is use swords against spears. Never mind. I'm gonna die now. That's it, was use swords against spears. Shit. Oh, but what about this boat? Let's see about this rowboat and what it does. Oh, it is just an instant death. That's something you can help. Okay, so don't use that rowboat. No, oh man. Well, I guess it's not too late. All right, so hold on. We gotta reload. So that place isn't where you get a helmet or anything like that. I wonder if you even have to do it. 820 is not bad. No. I wonder. Hold on. I wonder. Have a wonderful night, Earl. Yes, get some rest. It's on the... And you as well, Audio Eric. Thank you so much. Let me see if there is... If, like, you have to do this, because I don't know if I do or not. Hold on. Shadoan guide. I'm gonna look at the guide. I'm gonna cheat. Okay. Moonstone Amulet, yes. Get the shield. Go and check the guide. Get the mug, yeah. Okay, so we do have to do the thing. We do have to do it.
I wonder who lived here.
Okay, we get the idol. And then what do we do? Hut. Oh, chair. Chair. There's a chair. Wow. Wow. You know, dude, you have a shield. You have a shield. East Camp.
We better hurry, mate. I hear baboons coming.
I hear baboons coming. Volcano? They just grab them. Look at these guys. They're beautiful. I just got straight up rocked in the back with a spear. It does indeed. Have a good night, Audio Eric and everyone. Thank you all for hanging out and keeping me company during this process. Okay, so Captain Jack. Let's get the skirts first. Now let's go North Shore. He's looking around like an idiot, as usual. I'm there. Wait, why can't I go there now? You needed to dance to that one. Okay, so Captain Jack. Yeah. Abandoned hut.
I want.
Get the idol. The chair. You're now free to go. So I wonder. Go North Shore. Island Beach. Grass skirts. Yeah, that closes that one off completely. So, like, you can't get the grass skirts first. Okay. East Camp.
We better hurry, mate. I hear baboons coming.
I hear baboons coming. Okay, so baboon idol. Wait, that's the answer. You clear them out by throwing the baboon idol at them and causing the baboons to attack them. I mean...
Quick, mate. Show us where the treasure is before we burn up in this heat.
Oh! It's just another solution. That's why. Okay. It's just another way to solve this thing. I didn't think of this.
Ah, the lava is an illusion. We should jump from the altar on the left.
Okay. So it's just an alternate path. to the same thing. To the same thing, just in a different side.
Oh, I was just starting to like him too.
Come on in, Lemmy. It's nice and warm in here.
Okay.
Without you, mate, we never would have found this place.
The skeletons, they're all impaled. So even if you knew it was an illusion, you'd still get impaled by a spike, probably. Okay, so hold on, we gotta reset this. This is a reset. I bet you it's different. But we're gonna double check and be real observant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Dagger, pearl, mace, horn, crown. I don't have the crown yet, though. I gotta use my dagger. That's right. Use the dagger.
Come on, mate.
Come on, mate. So all they do is show us the order. The crown is in the tower, I think. But we didn't get anything from there that's going to help us in this process.
It's not too late to be a pirate, Lathan.
Thanks, Captain, but Torlock needs to be stopped.
If anyone can stop him, it's you, mate.
Thanks. I'm going to use my scroll of understanding on you. I'm there, so go. Caverns of Chaos. Is it a quick time event game like that old school original one? Can't remember the name. It would have been Kingdoms, The Far Reaches, also known as... it was Thayer's Quest, Steve. And welcome back, by the way. It's good to see you. Metal grates are known for and far and wide for their buoyancy in water. Absolutely they are. Liv, come on now. Okay. Like Dragon's Lair?
Evil.
Not quite. So this is more adventure game. It's more adventurous game. Yeah, Dragon's Lair is the one you're thinking of with the... But it's from the same person who created Dragon's Lair. Not the same art studio, of course. The first game was. And then this was a sequel that came out long afterwards. So I have to get the crown. I wonder what we do, though, for the thing. I don't know if I'm ready for everything else. But we'll find out, I guess. Well, hold on. The ruins might have what I'm looking for. We should probably check out the ruins and see. Just one last check of the ruins. And see if there's something we can do now.
It is our duty to take you.
Yeah, I know the duty. I want to see if I die here. Because one time it randomly killed me. But technically, the first game in this series, this is the second one, was an arcade game with cartoon graphics, which is why I said that is all. Alright, so we want to go to... Oh shit, I actually went to the ruins. I didn't mean to. I'm dead. No, you just died right out the gate.
I can't remember. Why am I here? Who am I?
Who am I? Ah! Who is it?
Rohan the dragon, in the cliffs, respects only a proven warrior.
Dragon? Proven warrior? Daylon?
Yeah, I've done the dragon, Daylon. I've done the dragon, Daylon. I did him. He and I, we got each other done.
Hung anyone yet?
Not today. I thought of going to the last inn to capture Pirate Lemmy. He
That's
smuggled illegal rum to the inn
why
and occasionally spends the night there.
The Lemmy talk. the pirate, it was the guy who we went with to do the stuff, so. And I think I've got everything I can get. So let's give it a shot. Broken Sword. When the infamous goat puzzle. Oh, man. Broken Sword. I don't know the goat puzzle. I have not played Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templar. I am... Now, you've got me now with the infamous goat puzzle. And now I want to know what that's about. Now I want to know. Okay. So 2 roads. Dragon Slayer? Yeah, Dragon Slayer. It's not quite. This is definitely a lot more adventure gamey than anything.
Help me?
Yeah, he's helping you, dude. Okay, so let's save now. Crystal Bridge.
Magic might take me across.
Yeah, I'm gonna go old King Saltine. So the amulet helps us get across and see the bridge.
I don't know if it's an illusion or true magic.
Okay. Yeah, the time spell. We already destroyed these guys. Okay, so stairs into that room, and I don't know what we gotta do from there, though. So we go Room of Mirrors. And it only gives me my scrolls as a choice. And none of them work. And I can't go to any other room, so you're here. There's... Let's go down. Maybe there's like a path this way? Oh, power room. Here we go. Power room. There we go.
The pendulum. I don't have much time.
Okay, the pendulum. We don't have much time. No. No. Go back down, dude. Go back down to the power room. The pendulum. You don't have much time. Crown room. Here we go. Now we got the crown. Oh shit, everything's gonna erupt. Oh, fucking Black Mesa, baby. Smash that case. Oh god, we're gonna die. Dude, Lathan, just get the damn crown, dude. Okay, man, it's great. You now have the crown. We need to go. Now that we have everything, we should have what we need. The crown's probably going to give us the way out. Yeah, see who touches his head. Ooh. Lathan. Not Nathan. Lathan Zerfall. Come on now. Also, Zerfall, they fixed Habitat. It's now totally fixed. You can go into Habitat now. It is free to go into Habitat. You're able to roam freely. Which... I might go in if we beat this early. I was going to maybe do some MS Paint, but I was like, I might just do my MS Paint tomorrow on my own. Alright, so we're there. So, Room of Mirrors. Hold on. Okay. Not mirrors. There's stairs here, obviously. There are stairs here, obviously. Let's just save. Tower. Oh, no. Tower mirror is the one we're doing. There. Already shut down for the night, but time to check. I might spend some time tomorrow. Okay, so scroll of release, scroll of traveling. Right? Let's just see what scroll of traveling. Oh, okay, we're a weekend apparently. Scroll of release! Literally releasing the platform! You can see all of the kingdoms from here. All 5 of them. In Zerfall, we're slowly making some progress. Oh.
You have found the relics for me, and now I will take them and bend the true magic to make my name more feared than ever my brother's was.
Oh, I haven't cut my fingernails in 25,000 years. Hold on, so it's okay. Dagger, orb. Oh, sorry, pearl, mace. Horn. Crown. The amulet has been forged. Take this, you gnarly fingernails. This stupid game. That's it.
Yeah.
I need that one. That's what I need.
Mobus, heir of the Argent Kings. Again, 5 joins shall be the kingdoms, and peace shall reign in the land.
Oh, he definitely looks
Guard
different.
This peace, High Ruler. You have defeated the greatest evil in this age of the world, but in the age to come, new evils may arise. You have grown powerful, Lathan Kandor. Use your power wisely.
Well done, apprentice. High Ruler. The kingdoms celebrate your victory.
The High Ruler looked a lot different in the first game. He had big curly white hair. He had a big white hair fro. Yay! We did it.
I believe one person in particular would like to thank you, Lathan.
I have completed my quest, Grace. Torlock will plague the 5 kingdoms no more.
Such bravery and persistence never go unrewarded.
No.
King.
No, thank you. In the first game, she was hard out on Lathan. What's with the ladies? Oh, we're here just we're the swooners. Oh, we're swooning. Oh.
There are moments when I can see.
Remember to request the song at your local radio station.
So bright and so free, but something's changing, burning
I was with the snake.
twisting and turning.
Wow, it's so magical. Oh, Chip Bumgardner is a fish.
Love's a challenge, love's a test. Where do we go from here? Can it be my dreams are calling? Life's a mystery, I confess, never knowing what might appear when the future's not so clear.
Vance Kovacs is Ratman.
Where do we go from here?
Poor Len. He was a goblin. I want to be a phoenix. George Allman believes. I want to be the Lion Man. Jeremy Barnes, like, just make me be me. No, I'm actually a demon. I'm normally me, but I'm really a demon. Oh. Thank you, Sagra. Thank you, Liv, for the GGs, my friends. Brad is a monkey. Oh, bear. He's a lovely bear man. Thurfall says, remember when morphine was a sick enough effect to be the basis for a show? Animorphs, baby. Oh, yeah. Rick Dyer is the character. He's like, that was me. I was a dragon. I was the evil plague wizard. Yeah, it's just the animators venting their anger at all these people. Yes. Where do we go from here is what it's called. Remember to request that at your local radio station. Where do we go from here? Suck it, King's Quest 6. Your song's got nothing on this one. We did it. So we have beaten now 4 games for December so far. Not bad. Your quest has ended. Hooray! Okay, you're gonna see. It's gonna be super zoomed in. We gotta fix this because that's just how it is, so I can get this game working properly. 1 second. Let's get this all moved around. Let's get this fixed. Woo! Woo! Yeah, that's how I could get it to, because it's just a tiny viewer. It's so small. It's not even funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we could do one of two things. We could move on to do some MS Paint, bad MS Paint but we could also play some Habitat. Big Mike, which says, reminds me, my friend was an extra in a B movie called Bog People. My wife and I found a copy, watched it, it was awful, and then told her we saw it, to which she said, oh yeah? I couldn't even get halfway through it. It's amazing. At least it's not like oh, we had a friend who was in this movie, and then we watched it, and we're like, oh my god, we have seen, they're naked, oh my god. Because that always is the case with the bad horror movies. You're always like, oh, you know. So I don't know. Should I play? I want to play some Habitat. I want to do some exploring in Habitat. You get to see some of the weird stuff that I have discovered in Habitat. And also I've got a new house because we had to start over from scratch. Got to get the viewers somehow. Yeah, somehow. That's how you do it. It's just showing the boobage. All right, let me get this pulled up. 1 second. Bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get rid of the old art. And then bad art. Where are you? Bad art. Bam. I'm gonna, we'll shrink me. Because there's some stuff you can actually read and stuff like this. She was like the head bog creature, so we kind of did, but it was really a gross bodysuit. Okay. So this is Habitat. Let me change the thing. Yeah. Boom. Neo Habitat. On on January 5th, we are going to have a get together in Habitat. Get ready. I want as many people as humanly possible in Habitat on this Commodore 64 game. You can go to habitat.themade.org to just get in. And it is truly magical. It is like my biggest obsession as of late. something that I dearly love and is just exploding in my heart. The possibilities. You know me, I'm a person who loves the potential, and I see so much in this. I love this idea of community forming into a virtual space and kind of taking control and driving it in a direction that they want it to be. And there is a part of me who... So we're learning that there's a way that you could technically take all of this stuff, you can make new content for it, repackage it, and still have that thing working and running, and creating essentially your own social online game. And I just want to do that for fun. Like, for me, I very much want to do that. There's a lot of work that has to be done to do so. But, like, it's not out of the realm of possibility. And for me, I'm very, like, yeah. Because for me, I think this is the coolest thing. I think it's the coolest thing. Having a virtual world in that space is just so cool. So, I have a head that's a different head than normal. So when you start up, it gives you a random head. You collect hats. In 1986, they did hats before hats was a thing. Like 2 decades before hats was a thing. And it's so crazy how ahead of the time it was. And they talk about this in this. So what we're using in the web browser version of this, you're getting you get kind of like a commentary to this. So they kind of discuss like some of the events that happened in the world and some of the design decisions they had to tackle, some of the issues they had to come up with. Let's see if there's anybody else in the world. So we're in the general store right now, and this is me. I have a cat head, which is... So it has a verb coin. For those who've never seen this before, it has a verb coin. And you hold down, in this case, it's the tilde key, and you do up to have it go, wherever the cursor is, right to get whatever's in the cursor, put, which is either set something down, or if you have something in your hand, to put it into something. So for instance, for the Vendroids, which is the vending machines, if you have money in your hand, you would put the cursor over the machine and do put as your interaction, or do. And in the case of like these guys, do is scrolling through these things. So this is a virtual world. Populopolis is the place. They have all these different containers you can purchase. There's a movie camera, and they had plans for what the movie camera could do, but it doesn't do anything of this because it was again, Habitat was a beta essentially. It was them seeing what they could do and how that could apply to a bigger thing. This project later went on to be called Club Caribe, or got repackaged and remade, or used the tool set for it to make Club Caribe. And it's crazy. We mapped out a whole bunch of this, or at least the main city, but there's so much more to the world that you can actually go and see, and we're gonna actually go and explore that a little bit. So I'm just gonna be silly. I'm gonna actually close this door because I'm a dork. We gotta close the doors that we've been in. And what's in our inventory right now? So you like your body is a thing, and that's where you do your gets and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we've got I think just our default head right now, but I've got a whole bunch of money. And they have little things like this thing here, like the fortune machine. Like we can go get our fortune done by putting this in this little like meter. And it says, what's our fortune today? All is discovered. Flee while you can. We also got to select our avatar bogus and activate doesn't. So this will give us also our map. You do our directions, our cardinal directions, and these sorts of things. It's a multiplayer game, so people can come and join. They can go and explore these things. It has custom player housing as well, and an active, evolving economy. So like you can play the stocks. There's a stock market. There is there's a pricing structure for items. So if people buy a bunch of a certain item, it's going to go up in value. Like it costs more, and if people don't buy it over a certain time, it'll go down in price. If we go this way, it's Over Avenue. We don't want to go to Over Avenue. We want to go south to Bob's Bank. And voting and elections. It's like Animal Crossing, but better, despite being 45 years earlier. Yeah, lip. Because it's fully run by players. And what was awesome about it is it had... The one thing that it had that was really crazy and very ahead of its time was it had this thing that was called the Oracle. So... Oh, Steve, you've never heard of this game? Oh, Steve, welcome. So, not many people have. Because when this game came out, it was 1986. It was the Commodore 64. It was through the service. What is this? What was the service? Oh my god. It was through this like online service that you had to be a part of. And I can't the next city they were going to make for this was based on that. I can't think of the name of it for the life of me right now. Oh, come on, dude. And so you can change your heads and like not CompuServe. It was it wasn't CompuServe. It was. Oh my god. My brain cannot totally process it today. It's late. My poor brain. Neo Habitat, I can tell you. Boom, 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 boom. On Habitat game. It was Habitat the video game. It was on Quantum Link. So this is the Eliza bot. It's Eliza, the chat bot from the early chat bot. So this is the fountain right here though. The fountain here. And so this is how the GM and the admins would manifest themselves. The fountain is where people would go to and try to commune with it. Give it gifts, ask it questions, and it would set people on tasks and goals. And you can actually, by the way, Steve, you can play this on the original Commodore 64 still if you want to. Like, you can play this on the original hardware right now, which is wild. So this GM would send people on tasks and adventures, on scavenger hunts, and like where they'd have to go and dig and like all this stuff. They would give them kind of custom made quests, or they had these certain types of games that people could go on and do. And it was just encouraging people to kind of engage in the environment. I wonder how many lewd requests were made of the Oracle. Great question. That I don't know. But it would manifest itself in different locations. So this was the central one. It was always here, but there were other fountain locations, and there were other places, and other ways that the Oracle could manifest through different relics and objects. But way too lazy to do most stuff on original hardware. Steve, I don't blame you one bit. I will play it in the browser. I'll go emulate it. Like I'm not beyond that. But it was so cool to have this thing drive people. The only downside to this game, as it is where it kind of stands, is that any of the content of like scavenger hunts and kind of quests were all player driven, really. And so like people would have to go and bury stuff, and the GM would be kind of fueling the economy with gifts and prizes. So like different heads or exclusive heads or different decorations for their home and that sort of stuff, which people then could find and hawk. So they were always kind of just burying stuff around in the world and sending people on these wild goose chases to do that. There's also places where you could just kind of discover rare Vendroids that would have stuff for sale as well that you could earn money from. And we're going to go south. Which is so crazy to think of. It just, to me, and like, so things like light are a thing. So you can go into the sewers and you need to have a flat light source in order to see, and pick up on like secrets and hidden things. So the world was always about exploration and discovery, but also interaction. And one of the coolest things about this was that it was incredibly easy for people to have their opinions be heard and have the development be able to create environments and regions essentially almost on the fly and allow people to have some agency in how this world is being shaped. And they talk about it in this, where like they have PvP where people could like kill other players, and theft where people would do these like crazy stuff to steal from people. And it's just so wild. So they had this like town hall meeting where everybody had to talk about like, how do we view or how are we going to police murder in this world? Because the developers were very much like, we are not going to get involved. We were just kind of letting, there's like a theater you can go to and do stage shows, or do kind of like a TV show like interview, or like daytime talk show kind of set they can do. They have games where you can play checkers and chess and backgammon, crime audio problem in the virtual world, like right out the gate. But they kind of built that stuff into the system. So they knew that that sort of stuff was going to happen, and they wanted to just see what are people going to do in response to this. It seemed to be very much, we're doing a social experiment. We're building this thing as a giant social experiment. And what happened was that people banded together and had this massive discussion about the ethics of this. You know, is it ethical to have murder in this kind of social game? There was a priest a real life priest who created a church, and they built a church for them for pacifism. And they were a strong proponent against having any form of PvP in general. The Holy Walnut Lip, exactly. How many players could be on one server? Was there only one? There was only one. So I don't know how many maximum players they ever had, Steve. But how the game worked was there was a maximum of, I believe, 5 players on screen at one time. You could only have 5 players on screen at one time. But anyone else in that room was considered a ghost. So they could occupy that same space, but they couldn't interact with the world. They went into ghost mode, which is this here. You can actually actively go into ghost mode. For those people who want to still kind of watch the world and see how it's going, but not have that active participation, so they can kind of pull themselves away and just watch what is happening, which is a really great idea. But also when things are too clogged up, ghost mode is an important thing to have. Also, when you're doing something like a stage show, going into ghost mode means that you're not clogging that stage, and it very much looks like you are just observing a stage play, and that's so cool. So I don't know how many there was maximum, but it was really interesting still nonetheless to kind of see how people would come together and shape things. Like there's a player-run newspaper that was just pumping out every week quests, player-run quest stuff, like, you know, and what was happening and rumors and gossip, and also just like events that were happening. And so on January 5th, we're having an event in Habitat. We are going to go in there and explore the world, and I'm going to give a tour of the city. We're not going to go too crazy. But also, like, I want to have a vote. You can have an election, but it'll be a silly vote. It's like a one day, only lasts 24 hours, like the length of one in-game day, and have it be something to the effect of like, hey, Pepsi or Coke, like not really that, but something great like that between two choices, and have people make a vote for it, and let people write letters or that would be put up in there's a bulletin board, like a public bulletin board, and like to put like hey, this was their experience, this is what they thought about the game. I have my money, don't I? Let's see. Can I do the choke machine? I never used the choke machine. To activate, select do. Okay. I don't know if it's cigarettes or Coke. Like Coca-Cola. Oof. Oh! It teleported me to my home. That's wild. It teleported me to my house. I don't think it normally is. It supposed to do that? Loot that body now. Loot that body. So people would have these elaborate ruses too that they would do to like. I'm gonna put my money away. Since I'm home, I can go and do some stuff here real quick. So player housing, you're automatically assigned a home. It could be an actual house. Ahoy, it's Willard. Oh, how are you, my friend? How are the seas faring you today, my friend? I hope it's going well. You can also customize all of these individual pieces of the furniture and wall and flooring with these different patterns. So all of these things can be kind of customized with a different visual pattern. And have people over. So they talk about some stuff here. I'm going to go into someone else's house just to like show you. They have a little anecdote in this thing about it. And I want to just show that off because I think it's really funny. So let me open this real quick. So I have a container that uses to store stuff. Boxes hold more than bags. They hold 10 items where bags only hold 5. This is my original starter head. I'm just going to go put it in my chest over here. Oh, not do. We got to go. And then we do. And then we put... A little sick with a sinus infection from some nasty old dust from my work, but I got home, got some hot ramen. Hope I get to... Oh, nice. Get to do some painting. Excellent. I can't wait to see the results, my friend. And so we can now put my head in here. And then we're going to close this up. Oh, we got to go to it. And then we got to close it. Yes. The starter head. The head that it gave me when I started. And I was like, I don't want to have that head. So I decided to change my head. I went and bought one. There's a place that you go to that is L'avenue. I look more Fritz the Cat now. We're going to go get my head of choice. I will probably change heads all the time. But if you want to see the head that I would typically have on a regular basis, we're going to go get that. It's a secret head. Or one that you have to, like, discover. What is this game? The main character looks like it just took a rack of pennies. HC Willard, this is Habitat. This was the very first graphical social MMO in existence on the Commodore 64 in 1986. You can play it still to this day. So there's my house. I live on 34 Eric Avenue. And so they have these neighborhoods. That's where you'd have a house. But they also had an apartment complex, which was the Pop You Stop. And so it's a big, like, with an elevator, multiple floors, and where they pack in the homes. So I'm in someone else's home. There's nobody here. You technically can't go into someone's home if they've occupied it, unless that person is there. But let me read this anecdote. So avatars are all created with a personal home called a turf. If you don't know where your turf is, just activate a teleporter and enter the address home. You may find you can't put or get into from the containers in other person's turfs. This is a security measure. You could always leave a note on the floor. Creator anecdote. The party was one of my favorite activities. I liked to throw them at new avatars' houses. I would ESP, that's your tell, a known passive avatar, and ask him where he lived. If he told me, I'd send ESP to actives and motivators that were online. Teleport to the address. Great fun. When he talks about passives, actives, and motivators, so when you play the game, you have a secret classification based on the level of activity that you have. There may be a way to actually find out what that is, but I'm not entirely sure. But you start off as a passive. You're a person who is just kind of exploring, and you're passively engaging in the systems and the economy and the world. And then there's the actives, the people who are actively socializing, actively participating in things. And then you have the motivators, and the motivators are the ones that are creating content and engaging with people and making them be more active in that world, and being those people that role play or are taking over businesses, all this great stuff. Sebelu Sounds, welcome Raiders, welcome one and all. Oh my goodness, hello everybody. It's a pleasure to have you, dude. Incoming, small but mighty. We will take it. Small but mighty. Welcome, everyone. Lost Wolf, hello, my friends. What were you doing today? Were you doing some more music? What was going on? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Folks, you should definitely give a follow to Savilu. They are a great musician. They're really kind and awesome and super friendly. They're really worth giving a listen to and giving a follow. They're really worth it. They're awesome folks. TechLink, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. Hello. Mental Health Podcast. We love mental health talk. That's great. That's so good. How are you today, TechLink? And how is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Mental Health Podcast sometimes can be incredibly draining, so I hope that you're getting some rest, getting hydrated, and taking care of yourself too. We're showing off Habitat. So this is a Commodore 64 online, massively multiplayer online social game. I'm everywhere and nowhere. Indeed. That's okay. That's great to have you. So this was in 1986 released. The very first is done by LucasArts Games, which later on was LucasArts. It was Lucasfilms Games is what this was at the time, and it is a massively multiplayer online social game. You can still play it to this day at habitat.themade.org and play it in a browser, which is fantastic. Yeah, don't take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, don't worry. Take all the time you need. We're here for you, okay? TechLink is awesome. Wow, dude. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All the hard work you do then, because that is a fantastic site. It's so great. It's so easy to find people. It's always good to see like the list of stuff that they want to what they plan on playing, and linking everything to the Twitch account on the front like page. That makes it so easy to just raid people and get everything kind of going. So that's really, I do really appreciate that. Usually when the tech people do not get all any credit, and so let's take a second to thank TechLink for all the hard work that they did for the December site. That's awesome. Sebula Lou says, behind your own website. Nice. Oh, man. It's true. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. So anyways, let's talk about this game. So they said the party was one of their favorite activities. This comes with a commentary that you can actually look at and read as you explore this world, which is really cool when you do it through the web browser instead of through a Commodore 64 emulator. You can also play it on original hardware too if you want to. The party was one of my favorite activities. I like to throw them at new avatars' houses. I would ESP a known passive avatar and ask him where he lived. If he told me, I'd send ESP to activities and motivators that were online to teleport to the address and have great fun. A close cousin to parties was the sleepover. The users invented this on their own. Often, private discussions would take place in a turf. It was considered a minor social honor to be invited to sleep over. This meant to log out while still in another person's turf. This was an honor because you'd be able to log in later even if the host was not on. This would leave the host's belongings open to plunder. Like, I love this stuff. This ability to have a weird passive way for shenanigans, or if they're trusted, it was perfectly acceptable to do so. And you're like, that's fine. Oh shoot, I may have been AFK there for too long talking to you all. Inactive for so long, it'll boot you. So let's just reload. Yeah, so this is just a fantastic thing. But also, I have a deep-rooted desire to... It's open source, so you can run your own servers. And it's not hard to make your own zones and make your own rooms and stuff like this. It's not hard at all. But... tell the chat about the hilarious game of checkers. Since you're talking about idling out, yes. Oh my gosh, so Lost Wolf came in, and so did our good friend Sakura. There was one late night where I was like, I'm playing Habitat. Does anyone want to join me? Like, make your own bone zone. Absolutely, there's a hell 8C Willard that you could go to. There is a hell that is for the supreme offenders. There's a jail that you can get put into where you can't escape after a certain period of time. The bed is a container, so you can hide things under the bed. Anyway, sorry. Sakura and Lost Wolf joined me to play some Habitat, and we were playing checkers against Sakura. And it's just really funny because Lost Wolf was just chatting with us on Discord, just like talking, and we were all having a good conversation while Sakura and I were playing checkers. But as the screen was Lost Wolf was just pacing back and forth on the checkers board on the game while we're playing, so that he wouldn't idle out. So it's like he's just ranting, like pacing back and forth, just ranting, and I just loved it. It was such a great visual to everything that was kind of going on there, and it perfectly encapsulated just kind of that spirit of what made the game so special. I won that checkers game, by the way, which is great. What's so cool about it is that like we were playing it and we're like, how do they handle kings when you king me, like how do they handle that? And we found out if you hold over a piece and just do the do function, it switches it over to a king piece. Sakura did play a great game of checkers. That was really intense. It was definitely a stalemate for the longest time. So yeah, people would go into those places, get invited, and then they would log out in the person's house so that they can then just like steal from them, which is crazy. All right, hold on. Who's here? I've arrived. Who is on? Somebody's online. Who's in? Nobody. Just me and the bots. Oh, hi bots. So we gotta take the Woodland Road, the Woods Road, which is also connected to I-5. This is far past my bedtime. That's true as well. All right, so we are going to go south. Is going to lead us to the town. There's IO Avenue, Sunday Drive. See. So if we take I-5 is like the major roadway. It was essentially what all of the major cities that they were going to create in this game, which they never did in the end. We're gonna have a whole bunch with different biomes and all of this stuff because this was the beta test, and then it later got kind of converted into a different game called Club Caribe. I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. It was a lot of fun. I had so much fun. The nearest town is south, yeah. Or, sorry, it's whatever it is, east. Yeah, there's Main Street. Lori Lane, Easy Street. Alright, so we're going... Yeah, down Main Street. But I-5 was supposed to be like the main road that would connect all of these major cities, and they'd have all these different kind of themes to them, and it's just such a cool idea. I loved it so much. Okay, so we want to go General Store, I think? No, General Store's north. That's a bad idea. Not General Store. We're going to go Plaza Northwest and then head south. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we need. South's going to take us to the Woods Road and I-5. They had planned, and they have like partially implemented in this. They had a capture the flag game, where two teams would be exploring like the wilderness and having to capture and take the other team's flags, which is crazy. I'm gonna go north and then we'll head straight south. Did comedy clubs, a magic shop with magic wands that would do all these different effects and interactions with other players. There was just so much. They even like talk about one of the things they wanted to do, which I think would be really, really cool. So they hadn't implemented yet day-night cycles, but they were going to, and have the ability to have players discover in a random part of the wilderness in the middle of nowhere a door in like the environment, and going through it would be the control room and interacting with it. You could alter and change the day-night cycle and like weather and all this crazy stuff that you would be able to mess with people with. I just thought was just hilarious. All right, so we're gonna go this way past body paints. Past Hamlet's Place. So body paints is where you would change your characters. You could purchase spray paints that would change your body and your legs and your shoe patterns. Those ones didn't have customization like you would with the heads, where you could change them out. It's actually wild to me how much control of the world the Habitat designers gave over to the players, or wanted to. 100%. And that's part of the magic for me. In this day and age, the developers wouldn't do that at all. For me, Lost Wolf, that is one of the biggest draws for me. So I'm having a big brain, thing, but it's really driving me in a big way of a real big obsession, becoming an obsession for me. Learning about how these regions are made, how they're designed, how they're implemented, which in reality is pretty simple. And the thing that this game is missing right now is tools to import the art into functioning set pieces. So the environments are all, imagine, so if you look here, right? All the rooms, a default room is just this skyline right here, and the ground and the sky, and that's it. And that's like kind of like all you can do to kind of to customize it. But what you would do then is put all these different set pieces. So you would place these and give them their XY coordinates on the plane. There's only one exception. You can't fill up this spot right here. For some reason, it's where the ghost mode icon is. And if you cover that spot, nothing works and things are bad. When you think about the way WoW is structured versus how Habitat is structured, it's night and day. It absolutely is. And I love it. And so then you have all these different props that you can, and objects that you can place. Even the road itself is an object. So the road being in different directions. And so if we had some Python experience and some knowledge of kind of the file structure for how the Commodore 64 Habitat is, we can easily we could convert art into objects and then put those onto a disk essentially and package that up and work with that on the server and essentially make your own social MMO with it. And that's a possible thing to do. It is technically possible. And I have a big brain dream of wanting to do that. I have a concept that fits within the means. And what I would do, Lost Wolf, is kind of follow in the footsteps of the original developers of this game. So what they did was they made their small little town, their plaza, their shops and things like this. But then there are people coming in who say, we need this, we need a church. And okay, well, we'll make this church. And they're like, okay, well, if we have weddings, we need divorce lawyers. And then it's okay, well, if that's what people want, and because what is happening there, then let the people tell you what they want and then build that up. Because what is so fantastic about that is that when somebody comes to the developers and says, there's Rhonda's. Yeah, we'll go visit Rhonda's real quick. Someone is developers and says, hey, I want to have a DJ nightclub. And you're like, okay, that person who requested that is a person who's like, I want to actively be engaged in this world. I want this nightclub to exist so that I can run it. I want to be the DJ. I want to host events there. And so that person is dedicated. That person's dedicated, and then you are making something for them. And they are going to then exist in that world even more and be really dedicated to fueling content for that world. It makes it much more intimate and much more effective in retention of people because they had some agency in how that world was shaped. And that's valuable. That's valuable. And they did that here. The sheriff's office. That wasn't a thing originally. And then people were like, well, murder's a thing. Hey, Des, I need a large hole in my basement with a basket and rope and there's lotion in it. Right away, I see, well, we got you. And so once they were like, we want law, we need law and order to some effect in here to punish people for like abuses. And they're like, okay. And so then they ran an election over who would be the first sheriff. And they had like debates and like Q&As. So there's a little wind-up toy you can purchase here. I haven't played with these yet. And there's, of course, other weapons. There's a boomerang and knives, which are actual weapons you can use in the game. And then what they did was they limited combat to particular areas within the world. The back 40 is this like wooded area that allows for PvP combat. And they also made it so that like weapons don't do a ton of damage. And so you're going to have to work really hard to actively kill somebody in the game. And so that people have that ability to escape. But there were people who were playing the game just to do the PvP, just to fight with each other. All the rooms are delivered via the server. Yes, Steve. The only thing that's on disk are the objects. So things like the heads, the animations, and the objects themselves that are making that world fleshed out. Because the rooms themselves are just, typically, it's that horizon, the color for the ground, the color for the sky. If that sky is a wall, what pattern is it using? If it has a sign, what the ANSI is it for the sign? Because you can do that. You can be like, I want to have a sign, and I want it. It's like 37, 62, 43, whatever, and it would be the letters, and then what objects and where they are on the coordinate plane for the room. For each room, there's like a file for each one, and that's all server side. But all the actual assets are all held on disk. So it's just telling them which ones to load and where to put them, which is kind of crazy. And so all you need to do in order to make your own, the server, that works. Like, we don't need to do much for the server side of things. It's playing around with the source code of the actual game and being able to convert modern stuff and putting that into and getting that into the game. So getting the artwork and converting it into a game file that works for the Commodore 64 and for Habitat. And that seems to be like the biggest challenge. And then also getting that packaged up into a disk that would then run for your server, so that people could take that and use that as their emulation. The items might be limited, absolutely. So death awaits you, and then there's these guys. Like, you can't take these hats, but they're little gophers. These heads, they're rooted in place, and just little gophers in holes. But what you can do, Steve, I think, and I'm going to get some confirmation from Randall Farmer, who was one of the big lead developers of the game, and Stu, who's the admin and historian for it. My question that I'm going to ask and posit is, can you have swap disks in the game? And what I mean by this is that, so like how I planned my concept for this would be like your the characters, the avatars, they're androids in a space station. There's no humans, and they all exist on a space station. They have their heads that they can take off and replace, and have holodeck environments. And so those environments would have different settings. We'd have to go through like a room to get to them, and they would have more diverse set pieces that you could use for your decoration. Not anything that a person could take with them, but just more for kind of the visual side of things. But usually what happens is, so when we talk about like the items being limited, so all of these kinds of roads, they're all the same road, and they just applied a different pattern to them. And like the trees, there's only really like three or four different trees, and they have these different patterns that you can just apply. So you say like, oh, it's going to be pattern such and such, and it's like, okay, well, it's that color. And so the colors of things, I think, happen server side. So in reality, it's just kind of like the base object itself. By the way, there's a sign telling a joke here. I totally didn't read that. There's over 200 heads in the game already, and there's just, I don't know how many objects there are, but there's a lot. So a guy married a bunch of ladies. He divorced them all, but he keeps their heads as a trophy. That's what that little story is. It's kind of grim. So we're going way out into the woods because there's something here I really want. It's my ultimate head. It's the one that I love so much. And why I say like the patterns that will hold server side, because there's an item that you can have that can alter patterns. That you can just be like, I'm gonna change the pattern of this. I'm gonna change the pattern of my body. And I can change the pattern of all of the environments. And you can also tell like how things are held on disk. Now to form a new link with the Jizzoid. Oh my god, Sonic Smackdown is so good. It stinks that life was getting in the way of the CPU versus CPU tournament. I couldn't finish that Sonic Smackdown tournament. That was so good. I can eat Woody. I can eat Anakin. So here's this thing, right? This left and right. Huh? Question marks. Are you ready? That was when I was... Oh, dude, that was when I was eating... Was I eating... That was afterwards. I was talking with Nick, but that's after I'd eaten Mulan. Jammed the jack into his eyeballs. Yeah, jammed it. So, look at this. Let's take this in for a second. I know you probably don't understand this, but like, look. Does this not look ominous? The dead tree, the black clouds, the different designed kind of rusty looking fountain. And so this was an oracle of like mischief. And that the GMs, if you found this one, you could commune with this oracle, which would be a GM. They would get it. And this one was meant to be for mischief. Mischief and dark, dirty deeds. And so the GMs were encouraging that mischief, encouraging that kind of chaos, and allowing players to get into some trouble, and rewarding them if they were to do so. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap, baby. I never knew that they were saying done dirt cheap for a really long time. I just thought they were saying Dunderg. And I was like, I don't understand what a Dunderg is. What is a Dunderg? And I was like, it's done dirt cheap. And I'm like, oh my, it is. It is. So if you go all the way out into the boonies, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Not done dirt cheap. If you go all the way out into the boonies, you can find and discover an oracle that's up to no good. And also some Vendroids that have different heads. Crocodile Dundee's cousin, Dunderg. Dunderg. The Oracle of the Boonies. So, here's this Vendroid. You can get yourself a dragon head. That's a cool one. We're gonna get the dragon head, don't worry. But that's not the one. The blockhead. The cone head. This is the one. The turkey. Dragonhead is way too edgelord mainstream for you. Exactly. Well, I mean, you could be a real Trogdor, but I'm going turkey head. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting my tokens in so that I can get a turkey head. I'm also getting a dragon head too, just because dragon heads are cool. Not the cone heads. They have the different skin tones for these. Gobble gobble, baby. I don't want the weird darker one. Don't want the black turkey head. I like my normal turkey head. Thank you. Oh yeah. Find one of these. That's for sure. Do you know what that is? What do you think that is? Any thoughts? What do you think, Lip? What do you think that is? Got my giant box. I'm carrying with one hand. Boink. Okay. So yeah, my idea is having this thing set in a space station. And having kind of some of the basics, you know, the place to customize your character. Work on the onboarding, like on how to properly onboard people. Hold on, I'm going to take my head off. I'll show you what the dragon head looks like. Because I had that on for a really long time. It's like, I'm a Trogdor. Like, I'm a real Trogdor. Put my head in a box. What's in the box? What's in the box? And it's like, it's your wife's head, your virtual wife's head. No! I was burning it in the countryside. Welcome back, Civilaw. Welcome, Sevilu. Sorry, I said Civilaw. I apologize. I'm a dragon! Look at me. I'm a dragon now. I have a big dragon head. I'm gonna take my head off. Don't mind me. But I want it to be, yeah, in a space station. And so, like, you could have some props that would be, like, celestial bodies. That you could have, like, viewing stations and go see, like, planets and things. But also, like, I wanted to have it that old-fashioned style. So the Oracle would still be that fountain in the central plaza area. And what I would do is that would be the Oracle supercomputer, the one that kind of gives people things to do for fun, and have GMs and you know, players create adventures that would involve, like, going to these different locales. Albert Prime, dude. Albert, how are you today, my friend? Welcome one and all. Shout out to Albert. How are you doing, guys? What were you playing today, my friend? Folks, you should check out Albert Prime TV. They're really awesome. Fantastic streamer. They love themselves some good old-fashioned Diablo. They love Willow Lily. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. Hi, welcome. They love themselves some good old Diablo. So, dude, they love everything. They're a good time. Good time. Awesome person. And for folks who are coming in, welcome one and all. Hi, I'm Bogus Meat Factory. You're coming in a strange time. You're coming in during the era of Bogus Meat Factory, where I am obsessing over some of the strangest. Oh, doing some Neo Turf Masters tonight? Okay, so were you raging or were you vibing? Because I know you know what that means. If you were raging or you were vibing. I love me some sports golf games. And there is very few. It's sports golf games and pinball games that will bring out the worst in me if I'm failing. Have you ever seen me not rage playing that? Oh, there you go. There you go. Like, they will bring out the worst in me if I'm not doing great. With games I'm usually raging. Oh, I'm a turkey man right now. You're coming into a strange time, viewers and folks from Albert's stream. I am in an era where I'm obsessing over a 1986 graphical social MMO called Habitat. And of course, okay, good. We didn't cause it to crash from inactivity. I want to see who's on. Who's on? Just me. Nobody's on it. So this was 1986 on the Commodore 64. and it was a massively multiplayer social game, unlike anything else. It was crazy, and it was made by Lucasfilms Games before it was LucasArts. It has a verb coin for interaction, which is crazy. Well, DOS games are the best. They are indeed. And it was a real social experiment where they just allowed the players to kind of really shape what the game was going to be. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Willow Lily. Thank you so much. Happy December to you as well. We were playing earlier an actual DOS game, but we beat it. It was Kingdom Shadoan, which is a really great game. It's not. It's really bad. It was really silly. It was an FMV animated adventure game of sorts. It was a pain in the butt, but we beat it. And it was very silly. Like, yeah, here's the rest area. All it is this. Hold on, let me see. If you look at the floor, it should tell you this region is the woods. Is it gonna tell me? No. Have you ever played the JFK game? No, tell me of the JFK game. Tell me of the JFK game. Ooh. I wonder if I can open the trash cans and root through them. Oh, no, let's see, can I? You totally can. You can totally root through the trash cans. Oh, baby. That makes me my day. So, we've been just talking about this game, and what it was back at the time. You can still play it today. If you go to habitat.themade.org, it had PvP in it. It was a virtual world simulation that was run by people. That's its primary function. There's a DOS game where you go back in time to November 1963, and your mission is to prevent the assassination. For real? That's amazing. And yeah, dude, Albert, please, yeah, go take care of yourself, my friend. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. So you go back to 1963, and your mission is to prevent the assassination. Is it like an adventure game? Oh, yeah. Here, look at this. This is the money tree. So this was in the middle of nowhere, and it's a one-time redemption. Oh, we gotta go to it so we can line up to it properly, and then we do. Where you going? Go to the thing. Oh, it's the base. You have to go to the base. I forgot about that. Sorry. It's the base that's important. Did I break it? I might have broke it. Maybe going to it was the wrong idea. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, so was it an adventure game? What's it called? Did I post a link for the game? I found it for... Yes, by all means. You can, by all means, post links, for sure. So yeah, there you go. Enjoy. It's a magic, little thing where you can grab some money. Guardians of Infinity to save Kennedy. What? 1988. It's on Steam. No way. 2087, and mankind has no time to lose. The time continuum is inexplicably unraveling by the hour, threatening to destroy the planet Earth. You assume the identity of Adam Cooper. Your mission? To thwart the assassination of President John F. Kennedy and successfully return to the future with all your agents. You guide your agents and send them to critical cities such as Washington, D.C., Hyannisport, and Dallas, where they must convince the president's family, friends, and associates that his life is in jeopardy. Send your agents to see Attorney General Robert Kennedy, Vice President Lyndon Johnson, or confront assassin Lee Harvey Oswald. This sets the stage for your climactic face-to-face meeting with President Kennedy, where you must convince him of the impending danger awaiting him. You'll definitely need the manual in this complex text adventure from Text Adventure. Oh, you sold me. Willow Lily, you sold me. Text Adventure? Ha ha! You have sold me. Who is the evil mastermind behind the assassination and the plot to destroy time? What? Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I love it. Wow. So I'm putting my money that I got from a magic tree back into my pants. So yeah, we're going to head back into the city and show it off for a few minutes. Our stream's not going to last too much longer. But man, dude, Habitat is so amazing. It's so cool. It's even more cool when people are in it, and exploring and actually like engaging in the systems, and participating in that social experiment of living within that world and setting these boundaries and like working within the limitations of those systems to do things that are wild and unexpected, because that's part of the joy of online gaming. Whereas you used to play a lot of like MMOs in modern day, they're so over developed to a point where the systems are so stringent that you can't do much with them outside of the pre-established expectations of what the developers want you to do. And there's such a linear game experience that you can't really go deviate from the normal pattern. Here is the absolute antithesis. They literally created a part of a virtual world, let people kind of decide how they wanted this world to be shaped and formed, and then provided more and more tools and developed the world based on the needs of that audience. And it's so fascinating because it takes influence from multi-user dungeons, MUDs, text-based MMOs, and some of the concepts of like how the rooms are stored and how they're all server-side, so that way they can be altered, changed, added fairly quickly and efficiently and easily. So they're able to really flesh out that world at the drop of a hat. And then developing tools and bots that would allow them to do cool and interesting things like have elections. Which is crazy. It's custom player housing. It was hats before Team Fortress was hats. We're going to go check over the side of the road. So I just want to see if there's anything over here. I forget what's over here. Oh, I remember. There's something over here. Yeah. The restaurant at the end of the world. There's a restaurant at the end of the world. On the far right reaches of the game, there's just a restaurant. It's kind of ridiculous that that's the case. But it's absolutely magical. And you can play it still now. It was brought back. A museum was able to get the code and legally run a server as digital preservation, which is wild to me. It's wild. And there is a possibility that there may be a way to... Sounds like a Douglas Adams reference. It might be Big Mikey Ocho. And we're here now. So this is it right here. Seat yourself, waiter will serve you. And there's no other rooms, and it's just a little restaurant here that is... There's nothing else. There's no direction, nowhere to go in that direction. Same here, nowhere to go. So you'd have to go here and just... Oh, go. Bam. People can just sit. People could be working the restaurant if they wanted to. Like, someone could be just like, I'm a waiter. There we go. And people would just roleplay and exist in this world and talk about the events that are happening in there. Hey, I saw this one dude. He was, streaking in the woods. I'm gonna use the choke machine. I don't know what. Is it gonna just take me back to my home, or is it gonna take me to a random point? I'm very curious. I'm just learning about this game, or more about what it does. Poof. Yeah, it just takes you back to your turf. It's good to know. That's better than walking, because we're pretty close to the town itself from our turf. It's a long ways away from where we were. We went way off the beaten path to go find some extra like secret heads. We're a turkey head right now. We had to buy that from this vending machine in the middle of nowhere. We also have a dragon head to be a real life Trogdor. which we're just going to go and unload our stuff real quick in our drawers. So get... This is our player housing. You get assigned, just from character creation, a house that's where you live, or an apartment. There's an apartment complex called the Pop You Stop, and it's a big 11-floor facility. It's wild. It's got so many places, but because of space, and disk space and things like this, or server space was the issue there. I think, they then put the stuff like it was there to save all the zones and stuff like this that they had. This is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Am I grabbing my... So no one knew what this was. I'm gonna look at it real quick, and I'll show you if it's gonna load properly. There we go. It's okay, good. Grenade. Select do while holding to pull the pin, then throw to ground and leave the region quickly. They have grenades. Oh shit. No. Let's go to my drawers. I'm gonna put a grenade in there. So yeah, that secret vending machine had a grenade you could buy, as well as my turkey head and this dragon head, which we're gonna get. Oops, not do. Go. But I was talking, Willie, one of the big things for me that I want to do, and this sounds crazy, is I really do want, and it's a possibility. It's a possibility. The tools just need to be developed to make custom content for the game, and essentially run your own server that's a completely different game, different setting, and that sort of stuff. And it's very possible. It's very realistic to be able to do that. We just have to develop tools that can take the artwork and convert it into a format that actually runs for the actual game source code. And then packaging that up to the discs that would work on the Commodore 64. You can play this on real hardware too, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna go. And you can make a custom thing. And I legitimately want to do that just for me. I feel like I'm a crazy person for that, but that is, I've never wanted to do something more right now, ever. So like I'm working on getting this, there's a Neo Habitat, Sakana. Yeah, this is it. Why it's a Neo Habitat, Sakana. And you can play this, by the way, right now. You can log in right now, make your character, and just go. So the only difference between this and Habitat is they give you more tokens than you could possibly need. Because there's no economy. I mean, there is economy, but there's no, like, the player base isn't gonna to fuel that economy where you can, like, earn more stuff, and there's no GMs, like, actively running the game, because not many people play. It's more of a museum piece now. And, but they've also added, some stuff like, the unreleased Capture the Flag game that they developed for it, that it's only partially complete. Like, one of the arenas is made. There were 3 different sizes, and they had more systems kind of made to make it more fleshed out that they hadn't completed yet either. But Sakana, January 5th, mark your calendar. Sakana, January 5th, 7 p.m. Eastern to 11:45 p.m. Eastern. There is going to be an event. I am hosting an event here on Neo Habitat, and where people can get together and play the game and explore it. Every month, I hope to do that, but with different things. So this is the teleporter. You know the address of a place. So you could say, like, it's like Popular Randy or something crazy. What is it? If I look here, it'll tell me. This one is Pop-Randy Road. If you go to a teleporter and say that, it'll work, but I'm just going to go Fountain to go to the Fountain Square. Or you can have, say, home, and it'll take you right to your home. Costs 10 tokens to use. But also comes with, so kind of how, a bit of a commentary system and kind of tutorialization here in the browser version. You can still play this in the original hardware too if you wanted to. So let me show you here. So we've got Lavunu. Lavunu, or the New You, is a great first place to visit in Habitat. It's here that you can purchase the very things that make your avatar unique. You can purchase your very own head. That's right. Due to the limitations of the technology at the time, memory was expensive, and space was at a premium. Heads were a great way to get around the issue and allow you to have an instantly recognizable avatar. They also became a valuable and sought-after item. Certain heads could only be bought from certain places, or by participating in special events. If this is your first time in Neo Habitat, we recommend heading through the door to check out the selection. Make sure you have your tokens ready. If you need a refresher on how to pass through the door, Creator anecdote. The new rich class now began to distribute their wealth by having treasure hunts. There were other quests and hunts that gave... So Kanako's in! Oh, I'm going to see you in just a second, because you'll be coming in here. You'll be popping up at Lavunu after you go through your door. At the immigration center. The new rich classes now began to distribute their wealth by having treasure hunts. There were other quests and hunts that gave many users fat bank accounts. Soon a true economy began to emerge. Heads. Since you can change heads in Habitat, and unique heads were often prizes or gifts from the Oracle, or very expensive, their value skyrocketed. This would definitely be true when thousands of users came along, as there are only 200 or so styles of heads, and each user is initially given a choice from about 30 of those. Heads are the only obvious form of customization an avatar has. Every world that Randall Farmer and Chip Morningstar later went on to create featured a new U area for changing their appearances. Gotta wait for Sakanako. I want to see them. I'm a turkey head, Sakanako. That's one of those rare ones that you have to go and find that are really expensive. And I know that Stu, who's the admin for the game and like the historian, he has a Darth Vader helmet. That's what he has. Because this was made by Lucasfilms Games. So yeah, expect January 5th. Mark your calendars. If you're interested, we will be having an event. My Discord has an event on there if you want to RSVP as well. If you're on the Discord, I know everybody has a Discord, but if you're interested, it's there. And there's an event on the Discord, so you can RSVP to just kind of let me know how many people to kind of expect. And I was going to give a tour of the city, and also let people kind of just shop around. And you think it crashed? It takes a second. When you tried to leave the... What happened when it crashed? It sometimes takes a second when you go places. Also, you may be in ghost mode, but you may not know what to do then in ghost mode. But let me know. Oh, it was stuck on text entry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this happens. Yes. So, are you playing it on the browser, or are you playing it on an emulator, or on real hardware? I don't know if you have it on real hardware, but you could play it on real hardware if you wanted to. Have you ever played this before, Sakanaka? I am obsessed. And I was saying that I am legitimately considering trying to get folks together who know Python code. You joined in MXYZZY's Emmy's stream once? Yes. I saw their letters. They had to do a reset to fix a major game-breaking bug that was happening that people couldn't get in the game for. I saw the letters, and Emmy came in on the stream too with oh my gosh, Sonneveld, which is really awesome. But if you know anybody who has Python experience for coding or experience working on the Commodore 64, let me know. Let me know, because I would absolutely love to talk to them about maybe working on this project of providing the tools that allow us to import art assets into the game, and then the ability to package that up as disks so that we could actually run a completely different server using the same code and systems and all of that stuff. That would be, but at a custom new setting with different heads, different environments, and different objects, which is really interesting. Which is the thing it's possible. It is possible. It just needs some work from folks who are experienced with it. Where are you at? I wanna see you. I'm gonna do it's hold on. It is I colon Sakanakau. I think that's what it is, right? No, it is invite Sakanakau. That is it? No, what is the command? Hold on. The command is help. Let me see. Have a good night, Sakura. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon. What? The help function doesn't work? Help? Oh, maybe it's all caps, that's why. Shoot. I forget what the... I'm inside the place. I saw you before you walked out. Oh, you're in Lavunu. I'm gonna come and see you. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. That's what the head they gave you was? I love it. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Gobble, gobble, gobble. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. And look at you. Come on, wrong button for looking. This is a kind of cow. Aww. Oh, sorry. So you go to your body. You have the cursor of your body. You pull up your coin, your verb coin, and do get, and that'll go into your inventory. And then from there, you select your coin, and then once it's in your hand, you then go over the machine, verb coin, put. You're putting the coin in the machine. Instead, you're pointing. Hold on. Control 1 is hands in the air. Woo! 2 is point. Control 2. Control 3 is holding out something to someone. Like, ooh, look at this. Control 4 is jump. This is face forward. Face backwards. Bend. Oh my. See what all the other commands are. Poke. What is control 8? Oh, I see. There's no control 0. Ooh. I like it. Vampire. At the bar, I believe it's the bar, there's a machine that also lets you change your gender. So you can have a feminine form or a masculine form. And then the Bodyworks allows you to change like the patterns on your clothes, on your sleeves, your legs, and your chest. The different, so like you can't really customize them those ways, like in any bigger way than that. So now, Sakanako, you got to put your money back in your pocket because it's in your hand right now. And then you need to take off your head. So so when you put your money in your pocket, which is just put, just select your body and then do put. So I'm going to put it in here because I just want to win your body and use the put action. From there, highlight your head, and select get to remove it. You should have space in your inventory to put it in there. Although I will recommend buying a box. It stores 10 items versus your body's 5. There's one here, Sakanako. I don't know if you saw it. The light bulb one. I love the light bulb one. That's a good one. The transistor or whatever it is. It's very good. The robot one. I love it. There's a skull or a monkey. I don't know if it's a skull or a monkey. The lady head. There's more rooms too, so there's more heads you can get. And also, if you there's the one. It's a giant, like, robot head. Yeah. So the other rooms have different types. I'm happy with the Dark Lily from Legend look. Hey, I'm with you too. You can take that other head though, and put it in your pocket, and you can go and recycle it or store it in your house for future use if you want to. Recycling it will give you some tokens. But it's beautiful. Dude, looking so fancy. Okay, so Kanako, do you want to play some checkers with me? I say this, it's 12:04. I need to wrap this up, but I have to show Sakanako some things. If you want to, I would Sakanako, if you ever want to, we can be virtual pen pals. I suggest this to anyone who plays. You can send mail to people. And I'm always like, let's be virtual pen pals in here. You don't have to be on at the same time. You just send letters to each other via the game, which I'm just a dork for. Yeah, there's the law offices. The bank is this way. If we go to Bob's Bank, east this way. To the north. And by north, I mean right of the screen. It changes direction. Which is so weird. It isn't weird. Because they have to still keep that skyline perspective for the rooms. So depth is a little tougher to do. They do that with the homes and stuff like this because they have different objects that kind of just portray that visual. But they want you to be able to see the walls of the places. So here, you can deposit and withdraw any cash. But yeah, this is Bob's U Bank. There's another bank too, the Boardwalk Bank. I just love talking. And they have a leaderboard for everything. So they have like leaderboards for how many people you've killed, how many times you've died, how many rooms you've gone to, how many times you've changed heads, how much money you have, how much money you've ever had, how many times you've teleported. Like they keep records and leaderboards for all of the stuff. Let's see. Main Street's this way. That's funny. I always heard that Bob's you uncle. /rimshot. /rimshot. Oh, well, /rimshot don't work. It's like, that's not a command. That's an invalid command. Rimshot. You're already gone. Damn it. Such a dork. So yeah, we go to general store. We're heading towards the shady side of the city. Keep going this way. Skid Row. Oh, I love it. And so just imagine being like a busker in this place. A guy who just kind of like a bum who just sits out there and like is trying to get people to give them money. And they had I love me some haikus. Y'all know I love me some haikus. I'm gonna keep going to the right. There's a spa. Oh, me and Sakanako can go to the hot tub together. Get in the hot tub. So what you could do was like people would have like poetry jams and like storytelling sessions and all of this stuff. Machuda's is the magic shop where you get magic items that interact with players in different ways. Then we're gonna go check out the meeting. So the meeting hall is a big thing, and it gives you some stuff here about their design directive. Oh, hit enter, and that should do it. That should do it. I'm going to read this here. Meeting hall. Enter isn't helping? Because usually if I'm going into this, even when I move, it still works just fine when I enter text. I can still move this thing around. So I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Our design directive was not to interfere in habitat politics or set up a government or law establishment. Many people thought that crimes of killing and theft ought to be punished. We decided to hold sheriff elections. Which is still flashing go. Oh, so that either means that the game, like the server pooped out on you, or it might take a second. So that means you might have lost connection to the server. So you might have to just restart it. Most likely that's the case. I'll read this while we wait for that. Don't worry. Our design directive was not to interfere in habitat politics or set up a government or law establishment. Many people thought that crimes of killing and theft ought to be punished. We decided to hold sheriff elections. The favorite candidate was a friendly guy, but many didn't know that this very same avatar was the brains behind the scam. There was a public debate in the Populopolis meeting hall with the 3 AVA candidates making statements and fielding questions. I was among the ghosted attendees. I'd pre-typed some comments like, vote for Foon, de-ghost quickly, press return to send my message, and become a ghost again. No one would have any time to tell who I was before I was gone. This was fun. During the question and answer period, I, before appearing, typed this question. Please explain to us why we should vote for a sheriff who obtained his campaign fees rather, unusually. Oh. No, your avatar shouldn't be gone, Sakanako. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear, my friend. Well, January 5th, we'll be here. I'm sorry that it didn't work out for you. But I would love to hear from you again. I will send you a letter. If you ever do come in, you'll have a letter waiting for you in your mailbox. Please explain to us why we should vote for a sheriff who obtained his campaign fees rather unusually. This started a real-life mudslinging fight. As it turns out, he won by a landslide anyways. Populopolis had a sheriff. For weeks he was nothing but a figurehead. We were stumped about what powers to give him. Should we give him the right to shoot anyone anywhere? Give him a more powerful gun. A wand to zap people to jail. What about courts, lawyers, laws? Late in the test, the answer struck me. Ask the users. A committee for a safer habitat sent out a mailer to everyone asking this question. What should the sheriff be able to do? Then another election was held. What is a crime? And what should the sheriff be empowered to do? The results were unable to be acted on before the test ended. An interesting side effect of this was that it became apparent there are 2 basic camps, anarchy and government. It will be great to see what happens with thousands of users facing this decision. Habitat need not be set up with a default government like reality. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, murder. Yeah. So wild. It was a 50-50 split down the middle for murder's fun and murder is a crime and shouldn't happen. Like, you go into the meeting hall. Look at this. And so how this typically would work is you'd have your candidates for the meeting hall and people who wanted to ask questions. And then others who were bystanders would just ghost. And you would typically what happen is everyone who is not talking and on the stage would be in ghost. And then a person wants a question, unghost, say the thing, then ghost again. And so like Fiat Lucre, Q and Z, Delos, like I don't even know what these mean. Were these the people? They could have been the people who were the different candidates at the time. Which is wild. And so yeah, they had the microphone. If you use the microphone, everyone in the region could hear you. I can invite too. Invite Hanakao. Is that how that works? Oh, they're not online right now. Blink. Okay. No, they left. I'm sorry, Sakanako. I'll miss you. And then the Hall of Records, I gotta check. I think it populates every day, so it may not have anything in it right now. But I'm curious. I've got to compete against the #1 guy, Nabor, who is the guy who plays this a lot still. There's like one guy who keeps the torches lit, and he's the guy who, like, I'm very much like, I'm gonna compete with Nabor. So here's where you see all the different stuff for who's leading in all the different categories. And so, like, the wealthiest, all-time wealthiest. I'm not the wealthiest anymore, that's for sure. And then we go next. Stu. Randy's of that's Randy Farmer, Randall Farmer. Jim Bob 123, Daniel Sakanakau, me. Then the Eliza bot and the Welcome bot, they don't have any. Oh, they only come out with 100. All-time wealthiest, yeah. So we all tie because we all start with 50,100 tokens. Because, again, you get tokens by doing stuff with the Oracle. Because there's nobody playing, you can't. You know. And we're all, all on the leaderboard there. One day, oldest avatars. And then, let's see, all-time living, yeah. After this, I gotta call it a night. There you are, Sakanako. The 10 most killed avatars. Nobody's died yet. Nobody's killed anybody. Hope to change that soon. Mwahaha. The most dangerous, yep. The most, who've killed the largest numbers of their fellow avatars. Most outspoken. #1, 13 talking balloons. And then biggest chameleon. It's gotta go change their head. And then I'm at the top because I changed so many heads there, showing you all those. And I think that's everything. Most telepathic, yeah. So Randall Farmer sent out in the SPA to somebody at some point in the game when they were resetting everything, which they did today. Yep, the 10 most active. Oh, I'm the most active. Most sedate. It'll be Eliza bot and Welcome bot. They don't move anywhere. They just stay there. They will always be there. I'm not the most sedate. I'll never be the most sedate. Most traveled. We're going to 146 regions. Been wandering the earth like a dork. All time most traveled, yeah. It's all most traveled without dying is the thing. Of course, it resets if you died. Most active teleporter. Got 1 port. And all of this is stored server side as well. Cool. And then back to the start. Oh, man. I won't stream this very often except for like the meetings and things because 1, I want to have some surprises for when the meetings do happen. And 2, I got to find some stuff. We got to like, oh, this is going to be an exploring day. We're going to start mapping some stuff out, exploring the wilderness areas and try to figure them out. Like that might be a day where we might stream some of this sometime. But I love this stuff so much. And if we do like maybe some dev stuff where I'm like, okay, I've got a server up and running for me personally. And we're testing stuff out, seeing what we can make, and trying to figure out how to like customize everything. Just learning that whole process. All right. Let's go find someone to raid. Thank you everybody for coming in. I had a blast. Wednesday we are going to be starting up The Last Express. A really fantastic adventure game from the creator of Prince of Persia. Oh, dude, Loswell, thank you for coming in. The creator of Prince of Persia and Karateka. So yeah, we're going to be starting that thing on Wednesday. And then Thursday is going to be probably more MS Paint bad box art for sure, because we have to get some for Ravenloft, which will be playing soon. Then Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, is going to be the Battlespire multiplayer co-op playthrough. We're going to do more of that. Sunday's when we start Ravenloft. So yeah, awesome. Let's see who's on. December. Thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you all for the raids. Albert and Savvy, because like I really appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. Y'all are so nice and so kind. Let's see who's on. There's me, jibber jabbering. Oh yeah, we've got to go see some Sky Roads, man. There's some Sky Roads being played. It looks like. Let's go say hi to Dr. DCDS. They're playing Sky Roads. My pleasure, H.C. Willard. Thank you. Thank you, Willie, for coming in. Thank you, Willie, for coming in and giving the follow. I really do appreciate that, too. It was a pleasure meeting you. Don't be a stranger. I hope to hear from you soon. Let's see. Raid Dr. DC or CDCS. Dr. CDCS. Bam. Looks like they're doing Sky Roads. I'm seeing some Sky Roads. The Sky Roads challenge. So let's see how that's going. Let's all give them a happy December. And I'll see you all on Wednesday night. Have a wonderful night. And as always, to humor. Take care, guys. Woo!
Fa, 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 fa. You say I'm just a punk and useless junk. I'll say I can hang on just a little bit more. I still can walk, I just can't run. But if you don't need me, dump me anytime. Oh, I'm turning back the clock, I'm turning back the clock. Oh, I'm a man who can't join the flock. How pathetic my life is.